live with him muted. Or you could, of course, leave the full deck muted whilst whinging about Joe possibly being muted.
I unmuted him, I didn't unmute me. Or you.
So he's unmuted your microphone, but muted everything at deck anyway, and press go live.
Yeah, it'll be fine. They'll never
almost
notice.
like he learnt at VT.
It's okay, I'm trying to make Eddie's channel look better.
You've been throwing some shade today.
I have. I've just...
Have I upset you this last weekend for some reason? Or have you just gone, fuck it, life's too short?
That one.
That one?
Yeah, I've just gone... They always say, like, after you break up, so it's like 1 month for every year or something, or like 1 week for every year. I've gone like a year and a half for every year. And now I'm just like, done.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at my hair. My hair's silly.
No.
Is it mad?
It's fine. You look lovely, Jay.
I need to go see...
Big Bad Ben?
Big Bad Ben, yeah.
Yeah.
Although he's obsessed with making me look like Sideshow Bob. Just all the hair just out of the side.
Well, tell him then. Tell him what
I
you
did,
want.
and he was like, "Do I want actually? It's my job."
We'll be meaner to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Don't be scared of him. He's not that scary.
I know, but he's got scissors next to my head.
He has, yes, and muscles on top of his muscles.
Yeah.
But don't be scared of him. Or do what Brom does. Brom still goes and sees the Turkish people.
Yeah, they're local.
Yeah, you can tell.
But like, well, I've got
I have to
Turkish.
walk no far.
He's the only person in the barber shop for a week gets somehow they're turning over 20 grand a week, you know.
I love how they get a Porsche.
I'll
Put up in that. That means they're good at hairdressing.
Everything in the Turkish barber, the new ones, is all like, it's all black and gold, isn't it?
They also give away free cans. I'm
when
good
you
with
walk
that.
in there, is there like a washing machine just with £20 notes in it?
No.
Anyway, welcome back everyone to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful Tuesday evening. It already feels like it's been a long week and it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're here.
I'm well off.
I did say that. Just I turned it on and he turned it straight off again. He's got a fucking jumper on, so screw him, right?
I left one on.
Put them both on.
Which one?
That bottom one is the one that feeds this room here.
Oh, so
the one that he's left on feeds our office back there.
Oh, that's a chilled office.
It's lovely and cold back there. Thank you so much for joining us, you wonderful human beings. We're here for a nice, fun, chilled game of Warhammer 40k. This was originally going to be a tournament Tuesday. I've had a dreadful weekend. I said to Joe, I just want to have some fun. And a big thank you and a big shout out to Games Workshop, who have supplied us with even more Emperor's Children goodness.
Yep,
they sent us Fulgrim, a Lord Cacophonist, 3 Flawless Blades, and Lucius. And I went, please can we have some more Flawless Blades? And they sent us another box of 3 Flawless Blades.
They could have sent us 5 extra.
They could have sent us like 18 Flawless Blades. That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That would have been amazing, actually.
Because they sent us 24 Noise Marines, which we didn't need, but you know.
But we are thankful.
I mean, yeah.
But we are grateful, yeah.
So we do have brand new Fulgrim here. Woohoo! Another Demon Primarch returns, finally.
And we're here to show you how good he is.
He's so good. Warcom told us.
Yes. Exclamation mark, don't trust Warcom.
I am convinced you want us to get cut off.
No.
Yeah.
I like Games Workshop. I like the new models. I love the preview team. Andy and Jamie are incredible.
Yeah.
Fine with that. AOS team, amazing.
Yeah.
Warcom, bunch of cunts. Done. Right. I will be bringing my favourites because I'm here to have some fun tonight. I'm bringing Eldar, and I've changed them slightly from the list that I ran against Brom, but I have still left the Avatar in. I don't think it's all that good nowadays, but Avatar Fulgrim Showdown is pretty cool.
Well, it's narrative, isn't it?
Well, Warcom says that he just kills Avatar every time, so...
Well, Avatar wasn't in it though, was he?
No, basically, Warcom said he kills the Avatar, the Lion, a Mortarian, Gulliman, Angron, and Warhound in 1 round of combat.
Yeah, with his eyes closed.
With his eyes closed, yeah.
With all of his dicks behind his back.
No dice being rolled.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing some Eldar goodness today to face off against the wonderful Emperor. You've done a lovely job of him, by the way.
Thank you.
How was he?
Awful.
To build and paint?
Awful to build, awful to paint.
Wow.
It's good. Is he sold out yet?
He wasn't the last time I checked, but I haven't looked today.
It's like... He's a nightmare to build because obviously he's like a big swirly tail, basically. He's all snake, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to build him.
He's all girth.
Like from the tail, and then it's like a bit here, a bit here, a bit here, a bit here. It's like a Lego piece all the way around and up, which is a nightmare. I paint him in sub-assembly, so wings separate, head separate, torso. I was originally going to do torso separate, and then I was like, I'm going to play a game with him, like here. And then, so I glued his torso on. Big mistake. because he's leant over way more than I thought he was.
Oh my God, Brom, that's sweet.
So what you have to do If you build him, don't stick his torso to his body. Paint his torso separate.
Okay.
Because you won't get into some of the bits.
However, not my favourite New Emperor Children model.
No.
Lucius.
I like Lucius apart from his head.
I love his head. I think it's fine.
Like, his head is kind of like how you'd imagine for someone that's...
Isn't there multiple heads?
No.
Not for Lucius.
Not for Lucius, one head.
fine.
Like, his head is basic...
Okay.
Because obviously his head is whoever he is at the time.
Yeah.
And then his face kind of like squishes through. He transforms into that person. So he'd have a pretty messed up head.
Yeah.
But...
It looks cool. I'm into it.
It's too messed up for me. You know?
Anyway, before we get into it, if you haven't already, please make sure you smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content, really helps the algorithm. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. Those numbers are climbing again, and hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live or drop a new video. Alternatively, you could become a member of the channel. I see, actually, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've seen a lot of new grey names in chat. So welcome, you wonderful human beings. If you're here for a sharp, concise, to the point battle report, you're in the wrong place and you should probably fuck off. If you're here for fun and
That's really good for subs.
Yeah, if you're but if you're subbed and that's what you're looking for, you might as well not be subbed.
At
right?
least we're honest.
If you're here for fun, banter, garage hammer, chill out, take the piss out of each other, the sort of game you'd actually play at home, not this nonsense that everyone else shows you, this is the right place for you. And you might want to consider supporting the channel, becoming a member. All of our content is free. Nothing is paywalled. We rely on the generosity of our members by becoming a member, super chat and gifting memberships to support the streams here, to pay me and Joe, to pay the studio, keep the lights on, etc. The start of this year's been shit. So if you'd like to support us, it would be incredible. Thank you so much. However, you can also support us other ways. Ways you can do that is by using our main channel sponsors like Element Games, ! Element in the chat. Check out the link in the video description below if you're watching on demand. If you use that link, it drops a cookie in your browser. They know that you've come from us, and every time you return to that website in the next 30 days, any purchase you make, it will allocate it to us, and we get a 5% kickback, so thank you so much. It won't do that, however, if you clear browsing data and cookies, or if you use someone else's affiliate link, of course. So if you buy your Warhammer using that link, which you're going to do anyway because it's your hobby, you also support the channel at the same time. That's amazing, thank you so much. We have the same in America and Canada. America, it's Wargame Portal, ! Wargame, or link in the description below. And in Canada, it's ! Vortex for Vortex Games. And they're amazing people as well. And I see referral orders have started ticking through on both Wargame and Vortex, so thank you so much, you wonderful people. We're also sponsored by Baron of Dice, ! Dice, to check out his website, and you get a code, which will tell you in the little Nightbot thing when it comes up, to give you additional discount. Or you can go to our website with ! Merch and buy these dice, which are made by Baron of Dice, direct from our website. We have still white, black and red left. I think the purple's all gone now. And there's like 1 pack of red and 2 packs of black or something, or I'm not sure.
You're saying it like you're asking.
I don't know. Luce runs the dice, so I have no idea. And there's also cool t-shirts.
Yeah. She just puts them in the bin. Yeah, sold them.
Yeah,
all gone.
They've probably sold, yeah.
It really
Claim as revenue.
fluffs up the numbers on the Excel spreadsheet.
It's not a spreadsheet. It was run by an inventory management system on Shopify.
Oh. I mean, she could lie.
She could. Yeah. I wouldn't know. Because that's what she does. It's her job. That's our incredible sponsors. If you support the people that support us, you're also supporting us. But obviously, we would rather you directly supported us. ! Gift. Oh, wait, I'm joking. We do have a wonderful Pariah Nexus mission for you human beings tonight. Interestingly, in April, I'm actually still enjoying Pariah Nexus. At this point, for the old one, Leviathan, I was bored at this point. I'm still enjoying Pariah Nexus.
You were quite miserable.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Pariah Nexus still. And we probably got, a couple of months before the new one's about to come out?
I don't know. We literally don't know.
No, but 2-3 months is probably a fair guess.
So when did Balance Data Slate come out? March, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's probably June, July.
So March, April, May. Yeah, June. I'm going to say June. Obviously, it'll be next Balance Data Slate. The next 3 Grotmus, not Grotmus detachments.
I put 3 sugars in my tea. And I said 3 little cubes, by the way, not fucking heaps. And Brom said, how many sugars do you have? And I was like, 3. Because he was working out how much he wanted because he hadn't used sugar cubes for a while.
3's still a lot, though.
It is a lot, but I was like, I'm a bit tired. I've not slept well this last weekend. So I was like, 3 sugars will pick me up with a cup of tea. And I thought he was just trying to gauge how many he wanted, and he just threw 3 more in my cup as I was pouring the water.
2.
I
couldn't pick up 3.
There's still fucking 5 in that cup.
I didn't realise he'd put sugars in
You
already.
used to have 5, spoons though.
No, I didn't. I've never had 5
Never.
spoons.
Back when we
five.
were in the studio and the garage one, you were like, yeah.
I've never had 5 spoons. I've had 3 spoons before,
Yeah.
years and years ago.
Heat.
I weaned myself down to 1. I wanted to pick me up tonight. I didn't want 5 cubes though. It's like drinking fucking syrup.
Yeah.
I
You nearly didn't get any coffee in yours, just syrup.
I really.
Yours was sugar and water.
Sugar's fine. I really like.
Cock.
I've always had 1 sugar. And then if I'm really tired, I'll be like, ooh, 2 sugars.
Yeah.
In the morning.
That's normally where I am. Yeah. Normally,
Yeah, I
but
didn't
I'm
realise
very
he'd
tired.
put it in, and they started pouring the water, and then I lobbed them in, and he was like, "I know I've done it," and I was like, "Oh, I'll get them out," but sugar cubes
But it's,
instantly dissolve.
weird what happens with sugar and
But
hot
it's
water.
nice, like you're right, because like Tom makes god awful coffee for someone that drinks coffee every day.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
then he
but-
literally
right.
goes 1 spoon of coffee, water.
That's all he has,
That's
yeah.
all he has.
that's okay.
He doesn't use milk or sugar, so.
I don't trust people. I really upset Zach actually last week
Why?
because I said I don't trust people that drink black coffee. He
And
was
then
just
you
sat
have
there
black
like,
I quite like black coffee.
no.
Anyway, we do have a mission for you wonderful people tonight. It does look like this.
Tonight, the Emperor's children are hoping to tip over the Eldari at the point with the deployment map of tipping point. Do you know what? I think there's actually deployment maps I've not played yet in this Pariah Nexus, which is amazing.
Old Tetris.
There are some
Old
missions we
Tetris.
haven't done.
It's
mate.
amazing. We have definitely played Taken Hold, but it's a simple one and it's definitely one that we like. So players each score 5 victory points for controlling an objective at the end of their command phase, to a maximum of 15. We've also got raised banners for the mission rule. We understand what that is. Battle line units can do a thing.
Yeah, Joe, Emperor's Children is one of those armies where Joe gets to bring many battle line units, so he likes to pick objectives that.
I only bought 3.
We've
Yeah, I got
also
one.
got secondaries that they will score, which I will randomly pick, and Joe is on the correct side of the table tonight to not get fucked.
Yeah.
But
I believe I see.
I'm sure we can arrange that. My French. Anyway,
You said
not
fucked
the-
on
it's not-
stream.
It's not the worst.
actually
It's not
said-
the worst thing that's ever been said on this channel.
no, it's not. We have started already with what we call walk-on, but that's not the point. To
What we call
Right, it's very simple.
yeah.
If you don't want to be called a cunt, don't behave like a cunt, bro. Right? It's really easy. It's a basic channel rule.
Chat. Anyway, we love you, and we've got 339 people watching. Thank you.
And we're on 339 members?
We're on 6. We'll get to that in a minute. But only 100.
Well,
Not quite.
it's
Only
Celestia's number. They were like, we
111
hit it. We're
Come
done.
on, guys. Likes and subscribes. Anyway,
Right.
we'll get into the
Let's
game.
get a 666.
Well, before we get into
Oh.
the game, we probably should do the army lists.
Let's
Bob.
do yours before we go into the new Emperor's Children.
It's very similar to what I ran against Brom's Orcs recently because I'm starting to dial in the things and the units that I like to
Is
use.
it so similar it's the same?
No, I've changed it.
Okay.
I had a fire prism against Brom because tanks.
Yeah.
And I dropped that.
Because tailoring.
So no, I just dropped it because I actually didn't love it. So I have Eldrad. What I did was I gained 2 additional Warlocks in his little unit of lunatics.
Yeah.
So I have Eldrad and Warlock Conclaves, 10 Storm Guardians in a single unit, which is pretty tasty. Gives the unit -1 wound. I've got many Warlock Flamers. It's sticky objectives for Storm Guardians. Eldrad's good with Doom. Jane is still here with 5 Howling Banshees. She's one of my non-negotiables because I just love Jane's art. I still don't think she's that great. She's pretty good. I think she's a very tech piece though. So I need to learn to use her better. When she does kick off, she is crazy good. I just throw her into too much danger often. I have the Avatar. He's the one thing that if I was trying to dial the list in, I probably actually would drop, to be fair, Joe. I probably would get rid of the Avatar of Cain. Because I
not-
think he's quite a point sink.
He's not what he used to be, is he?
And in the way that Eldar play now, I think lots of little tech pieces is probably better than a big point sink. I have a single Wave Serpent. I have 2 units of 5 Dark Reapers who are dark. Again, if I was being competitive, that becomes a unit of 10, although it costs more points at that point. And it becomes a unit of 10 because you get a lot more use out of the stratagems that are available to me in the aspect host. I've got Fugan and 10 Fire Dragons. So by dropping the single Fire Prism, I literally gained 5 Fire Dragons and 2 Warlocks. That was literally it. I've got Lycus and 5 Warp Spiders. I still think she's got a lot of play. They'll be starting in Deep Strike Reserve. 5 Striking Scorpions for some infiltrate. And 2 units of 3 Shining Spears, which I still think are well worth their money.
Yeah, I think 10-man units are a trap.
I don't know. 10-man units of Reapers are possibly a trap simply because the points get so high.
Most units that can kill 5 Eldar can kill 10 Eldar
Yeah.
quite comfortably.
Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have ran 2 units of 5 Fire Dragons
With an Autarch in each.
with an Exarch
Or it-
in each, and then maybe an Autarch in the one that Fugan's not in.
yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe, possibly. And I could, again, this is where you start utilising those points when you drop the Avatar out, right? That can come down now. But my detachment ability aspect for the aspect host, I get to re-roll hit rolls or wound rolls of 1 each time I shoot or fight. I should declare before I start shooting. I almost always forget. So, if I don't say anything, we'll assume wound rolls, all right? Unless I say otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's normally what I would do. For most of the abilities, I'll say wound rolls. Because I think it's more efficiency with this particular list. If I say nothing at all, we're doing wound rolls. If I say something, it might go to hits. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I've obviously got a bank of cool stratagems as well. Interestingly, with the exception of Eldrad's unit and the Wave Serpent, everything can benefit from stratagems because they're all either Aspect Host or Avatar of Cain.
Yeah.
Which is, for me at least, I think, the most fun way to play Eldar.
And then on the other side of the table, in the purple, are the
Emperor's
slightly...
Children. The Peerless Bladesman is I think it's the best attachment. That's my personal opinion. But I think once we get more, like I need to get some more units of the Peerless Blade, the Flawless Blades, and then I'll probably play around with the other ones. So leading the army, the Warlord, the leader, Sleepy Fulgrim is back. He's back. He's woken up. He's joining the crew to do stuff. The not first captain, Lucius, is here with 3 Flawless Blades. I personally think he's better in a unit, but I think when you go to events and tournaments, you can basically pick whether he's in the unit or not, depending on your opponent. A Lord Exultant with 5 Infractors, they're the fighty ones. 3 more Flawless Blades on their own. 2 Winged Demon Princes.
I made the mistake of giving him another one.
That was a mistake.
They are mad good.
I like a
Mad
Happy Joe,
good.
though. I do like a Happy Joe.
I think out of all of the Demon Princes in the game, the Emperor's Children Flying Demon Prince is the best. Out of all of them.
Yeah.
I've got 2 units of Tormentors there, the infiltrating ones with the precision guns. 1, Lord, you changed it.
Yeah.
The one you put in Discord said 6. 1, Lord Cacophonus leading 6 Noise Marines, and then 2 more units of 6. Those 2 units of 6 are in a Rhino.
A Rhinoscopus.
And that's it.
Have you yet built the champions for the Noise Marines with the power swords? Like
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
So what I'm tempted to do is because I don't like to complain about Games Workshop and their practices often, but when you release a character model like the Lord Cacophonist and the only unit he can join is Noise Marines, and all Noise Marines come in units of 6 that don't get any bigger, surely you'd make 1 Lord Cacophonist for every box of Noise Marines that you made.
You would think so.
Yeah, especially when you've done a launch box that comes with 2 fucking
boxes,
units
yeah.
of fucking Noise
They're
Marines.
sold out, though, aren't they, as well?
Sold out immediately.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to scratch my sack,
No?
right? And then
You did
literally
miss
just
out. You kicked
went
off
on
in chat.
refresh, sold out immediately. Dice sold out immediately. Insanity.
You
kicked
off.
Oh, no, I forgot!
But obviously, we got 4 units of Noise Marines. I gave the 4th one to them because of course I don't need 4 units. And then I decided and realised
them
that
back.
the sergeants with the power sword are the best option for the unit. So obviously I need 3 of those. So what I might do is just the remaining Noise Marines just convert into Lord Cacophony.
There is a question in chat about Noise Marine heads. Are they like the same size? Can you swap them out as the Noise Marines to Flawless Blades?
No, so
And it's not a super chat. We will get into
a
those.
real bugbear I have for the new Flawless Blades.
He's just moaning, isn't he, all the time?
No, so the
Always.
Flawless Blades are beautiful models.
Yep,
beautiful
correct.
models. But they made a really weird design, right? So normally when you make a Space Marine torso, it's 2 pieces, bam, like that, and it's got like a little hole that you put the head in, right? They were like, nah, that's silly. That's crazy talk. Let's change a thing that we've literally done for many, many editions. And it's basically, you've got the front of the torso, the back of the torso go together, but the head is moulded in with the neck and the top part of the body here.
For the Flawless Blades?
For the Flawless Blades.
That's the bit.
So like a circle that goes like all the way around at this height, which basically glues into the back torso.
So I can't leave the heads off and paint them separately?
No.
That's annoying.
Top torso. Can you leave it off at all?
No, because it clamps in with the 2 parts of the body.
Yeah, it's so if you want to have different heads, you have to glue it in and basically cut the thing and then glue a helmet on. But it's basically because the armor is essentially for show.
Faux show.
Because for some reason, Emperor's Children decided to ditch the black carapace, and they're just like the black carapace is on the back here, but they're all like ribs out, you know, sun's out, abs out.
Yeah, of course.
You know, 8 packs.
I would be if I had
everywhere.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day baby oil.
It's effectively what we do.
Yeah.
I,
Peerless Blades detachment rule. When I charge, I can pick lethal hits or sustained hits. I'm
Yeah.
probably always going to pick sustained hits.
So we'll default sustained, same
Yeah.
as me.
Yeah.
And if you say
Apart
otherwise.
from Fulgrim, because he has sustained hits already.
Of course,
So
okay.
he gets lethal and sustained.
Beautiful. Okay.
Right, that's where I'm going.
you want to roll off?
Well, we probably should. It's part of the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, I have white dice tonight.
Oh, and the Demon Prince with a banner, he can heroic intervene for free. That's enhancement.
I have a white dice tonight because the black dice have betrayed me previously.
Yeah, I'm on the purple dice.
Because I think the
they've
black are
been
my favourites, although I really like the matte white ones. But I will roll a 6. Oh, it's a 3. It's like a 6 but halved.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. You get to go first.
It's like I
sir.
saw the future.
I actually didn't want to go first.
No?
No, because I'm well hidden. I?
In it.
I?
and
Go.
Gimp children!
I love it.
yeah.
Oh,
We lost the
we're
screen.
back.
It's back again.
No, it's fine. I'm just I'm fiddling. You've got a random.
You should be fiddling.
YouTube thingy open. It's fine. So you ready, JJ?
Yeah.
For your secondaries.
Go on, Em. Overwhelming force and behind enemy lines.
that's not great, is it?
That's pretty shit. I'm
Can't
pretty
you
sure I
discard
can.
over- you can shuffle overwhelm
behind.
me.
Shuffle behind because I can do that for
Shuffle
free.
Oh, you'll
number
break the
2.
scoreboard, though.
I can shuffle 2.
Yeah, you can shuffle too, but it will break it.
I don't want to break it.
Just shuffle too. Be fine.
It's broken it.
No. Now press the back button.
What the actual back button?
Yeah, and it will fix it again.
Now I can just regen.
Yeah, and just do them again.
Yeah, you can have both.
There you go. We'll just do that because the shuffle 2 is broken.
Sold. Done.
Yeah.
Cleansing area design. There you go. It's
All
much
right.
better.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's much worse for me because I had a unit of infiltrators here in the middle
Which
of the
you
table,
moved.
and then I was like, I don't have it on my home objective, and then moved them on. to
Brom did notice
did.
because he did set a camera up on them.
And then I went to it and I went, I didn't know you moved there.
so he zoomed in when we were talking on some terrain.
Yeah, it was a cracking view of some terrain.
Nice.
Joe's models were there. He
Little
moved them.
cleanse then today.
Little cleanse.
Fun fact: Fulgrim's I choose when I do my thing ability is in my opponent's fight phase.
You can big cleanse. Those rollerblades can get that. How much they far they run? They're like 18-inch run, aren't they?
The rollerblades.
All right.
Yeah.
But I can't advance and do an action, can I?
you can't, no.
Go into chat move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat phase. There's been a little kickoff. Not
they're
a
kicking
huge
off.
kickoff, just a little kickoff.
Just a little kick off.
we
Right,
wanna
like they've been
thank-
angry with each other.
No. A little bit of love coming through, but not loads
Right,
of
I'm
love.
going around
just a
here
little
now,
bit of love.
Brom.
That's fine. I'm on it. Thank you to the Walking Death for the 5 gifted memberships. Note that from now we've kicked the game off. We will interrupt the game for every 5 gifted memberships and above, or any orange postcard sticker.
Oh, will we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a
I
strawberry
will
softie.
interrupt
No, you take
them
them.
quite while they're talking. They love it. They absolutely love it.
Be it-
Walking Death, you absolute legend for the 5 gifted memberships, JJ.
I hope that someone gets you loads of Haribo strawberry softies.
They're really nice, aren't they?
So my local B&M's got them. He's going to advance. Oh,
you could have had that, mate. I would have
was
been
a
okay with
that's
four.
got worse.
Are you?
Right.
Are you?
Yeah. So basically, my local B&M's got them, and I thought that you could only get them in off licenses in Spain.
that. Yeah.
Because that's the only place I've ever seen them when I was on holiday as a kid. And then it's kind of evaporated. But now they're back again.
They're back. They're lovely.
Thank you, Mr. Sven Holier, for the 1 gifted membership.
Thank you, Sven. Love
Thank you, Sven.
Viva la Jam 26. Thank you for becoming a member of your own accord. You are the ultimate member.
What's here?
Scold.
What a legend!
Well, absolutely.
Skull
hero.
of the-
I mean, that Scold is amazing.
Yep. The it's not a Scold
Question
only
no
giveaway
advance.
though, is it?
No, it's a Jarl's only
It's a
giveaway.
Jarl's only giveaway. You've got to upgrade.
That'll be going live soon.
Yeah. So if you upgrade, Viva la Jam.
Well, don't push him too hard. He's just become a member, bro.
No, I'm just
All
saying.
let him sound out of Discord first. Have a look round. Have a sniff round. You can walk around the Discord sniffing the other members' butts.
Yeah.
If he
Like-
likes what he sees, then he can jam his dick in it.
I wouldn't sniff too hard around our Discord members.
No.
Joe's
Quite.
favourite member.
Erebus!
Erebus, thank you for the 10. No, let's say this properly. Oh fuck, it's Fulgrim.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, bloody fuck.
It's Fulgrim. Guess that's a one-shot avatar. Happy 4:30 a.m. from the Kachan. Finally building my bespoke Casey, Kachan, I guess. Casey? Chaos Knight? Let's go with
Well,
Chaos Knight.
KC isn't going to be Catachan, is it?
No,
Because
I'm
Catachan
just-
starts with a C.
Yeah, these.
Bespoke
CK.
KC.
CK. I've read it backwards.
CK, Chaos Knight, then I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Starting with the.
You've been tested for dyslexia, Rob?
Not yet. Maravigala? Maravigala? Is that a type of
those
knight?
guys over there. They're
what?
As well.
Maraviglia.
No idea.
Maravigila.
Just yes. Just say
Mara-
yes.
Slaanesh Knight, Des with
Maravalia?
Infernal Raptors atop for Baruch. I can't read that for shit. I'm sorry.
I think they do it to
Let's move on to Joseph Swanson. Thank you for the 10. Big Yarp!
Big Yerp!
Big yard.
Hey,
LFG
Joe.
Joe. LFG Joe.
Joe, Thanes misses you,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Just flat.
Thanes misses you and your big Yerps. Thanks, Joe. Love you.
Oh, yeah. So Galhan the Grail Hunter. Thank you for the 5. Plastic Fulgrim or Plastic Morath?
Marathi.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I mean, plastic Marathi is a very nice model.
That's basically what I said.
Yeah.
I was one of those people who was like, resin Fulgrim is better than plastic Fulgrim, and I've seen plastic Fulgrim in person, and I'm actually like, it's really fucking nice.
Yeah.
Again, the pictures do not do it justice. Same as the Lord Cacophonist, actually. The pictures do not do it justice. Plastic Fulgrim is much nicer than I thought he would be. There's a couple of bits about him I don't like. His hair. It's like he's put far too much product in it.
So what's weird about his hair is so his wings aren't they're in his back. He's wearing a backpack, a Space Marine backpack essentially, and the wing, which comes in 2 parts. The wings go like that, they kind of touch, and then the backpack clamps on either side that holds the wings in place, and then the backpack glues on his back, right? And then the head goes on, and the hair covers the top of the backpack.
But what I mean by it is, it just sort of sticks flat.
It's not flowy, is it?
It doesn't flow brilliantly. It flows nice into the backpack, and then it's just like he's used too much Brill cream.
It's like he's in a wind tunnel.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know if it's because he's supposed to be diving forward, maybe?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. But, and Joe's made this beautiful custom base all by himself, by the way. We watched him do it in the team chat. But he is a stunning model. But Marathi's really nice. That's a hard one.
I had to give him a bit of base just to raise him up a bit because he is leaning over.
So
Yeah.
Galahad prefers Marath.
Marathi's better.
He looks
Marathi
classical.
is very pretty.
Classical. Anyway, we've got a few more. Mike James, thank you for the 999. Just supporting the channel. Eldari better win. Fulgrim's on the other team.
It
Just
depends,
back.
isn't it? If we do a GW, then we have to let the new boys win.
Well, you just have to let Fulgrim win.
Well, Fulgrim's wins regardless.
Because he's just going to win regardless.
Walk on
Actually named Magnus. Thank you for this. The 100 Swedish Corona.
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 ASYF. Anti-Shit Year Fund. Thank you.
It has been shit so far, actually. I don't know what's going on. Last year, revenue-wise, the channel finished really, really strong. Joe's got a pay rise out of it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure last year started god awful. I think we were like 10th edition to shit the bed.
Last year didn't start great, but it finished really, really strong. And now I'm very nervous about some of the commitments that I've made.
So it's fine. So we'll come back to you in a minute. The Evan Temelano.
That's fine.
It's always the way to sell it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $10. Yeah, absolutely mega man. This is the last one we're going to do before the
Joe's
members.
turn's done.
Great Hall. What song do you hear when the squad of Noise Marines comes out of their pimped out Rhino and blows your armour off? My head goes to Kickstart My Heart, Motley Crue, or Führer Fried Ramstein.
Thunderstruck, AC/DC.
Yeah?
For Noise Marines.
Through the Flying Flames.
Ooh.
For
Dragon Force.
Dragon Force, yeah.
Mostly because it's on most played at the moment, All the Small Things by Blink-182. It's definitely not the song anyone else would hear.
Or is it the Maya He song?
Yeah, from Mitchells and the Machines.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do want to say
really loud.
do want to say thank you to Sir Storming Fish.
Storming.
For,
Storming Fish sound
I'm
better.
adding Storming.
Okay, cool, good. You do it.
It is Storming Fish. For upgrading to Scald of his own accord. You're absolute legend. And Zero Effect, a.k.a. Craig. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you, Craig.
We've got a few more to go through, but we will get to them in the next
Well,
movement phase.
Craig needs a hope first. You just interrupted Joe
know.
on the hope flow.
No, I'm just getting him time
Hope
to
flow, Joe.
I hope that your local Hobbycraft, obviously the Hobbycraft now sells Warhammer. I hope it sells it terribly. And then you go in there and it's like 50% off, 70% off.
trying to get that
You can
traction.
buy it all
aren't
really
they?
cheap, yeah.
Yeah, strong like that. I like that.
Okay. So, Jojo,
Done, mate.
what have you done?
I have cleansed Teeny Weeny
Why teeny weeny?
over here
Yeah.
because I can't cleanse over here because I had to advance to get onto it.
Oh, did you have to advance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's sad.
And
Otherwise, you
what was
just moved
my
up
other
a
one?
little bit.
Aries and R.
I don't know.
Guess
Done.
you got that one, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So, yeah.
So you've scored teeny weeny cleanse for 2. I'll
Yeah.
double check that. And area for 4, isn't it? 4 now? Or is it 5? 5?
Aries 5, I think.
I'll double check it. I know.
Just
yeah.
give him 5. It's
I'm useless unless my opponent's scoring with the app.
yeah.
Yeah,
Same, but different, me.
yeah.
I gain an extra CP, Mr. Brom, because I have Eldari of the Elfin variety.
Sweet.
Banging.
Up to 3. And then,
Banging.
hopefully we won't mess anything up now.
Can you give me some secondary
For
objectives,
the
please?
secondary, secure the man of the no man land.
That's slightly difficult, but not impossible.
Sorry, and containment.
Containment
Both
is
doable?
Is very easily doable.
So we're going to keep both of them.
Okay, right. I need to quickly check on my stratagems. I know I've got one where I come out with my avatar damage 8 lol.
Damage 8 doll.
I know I've got ignores, cover, sustained, and lethals. I know I've got what's this one? Your opponent's movement phase, one aspect or engagement range of the enemy. You got a desperate escape. Skyborn Sanctuary, get back in a transport at the end of the fight phase. I remember that one. I do that one quite a lot. Aspect 4 up, fight on death, or 3 up if I discard a token, and ignore all modifiers. Have you got anything that modifies my hit roll, weapon skill, strength, armor penetration, damage?
I've got a stratagem that makes you -1 to hit.
Not with that CP, you haven't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, beautiful.
Other than that, we'll go into the movement phase, which is actually the chat phase. We'll go back to where we left off. Is anyone else spammed in with something that we need to interrupt with? No! No more interrupting at the moment. Guys, we're on the 12 of the members and 177 likes. You've got 439 current viewers checking out Fulgrim's Children of the Gimp. We'll see how he does. By the way, there is a question in chat.
Yeah.
To see how long Fulgrim will last. He's already passed 20% of the turn 1 people that thought he'd die.
Well, he hasn't. We're still in turn 1.
We're still in turn 1. There's still a chance.
There is a chance.
I don't think he can kill him
I don't think I can kill him either.
in turn 1.
No. Currently, 57%
So-
of people
so-
think he'll die turn 2.
Fulgrim is whip it
last
fast.
two
You know that it's like what they're going to do. Like,
Whip it
They
real
can't
good.
catch me. They can't catch me. I'm like a whip it. You know, it's like he's like that. But he's really fast. But he can't take a hit. So he's one of those units that you pay 400 points for, who you hold back for like 2-3 turns. He goes and kills something and then hides for the next 2 turns.
Oh my god, he just gives one thing again.
And then goes and kills all the chaff in the back line.
That's not.
I'd honestly, if I was forced to spend that many points on one model, I think I'd just put a Chaos Knight in.
We're running trees as obscuring. Here?
Why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, into the chat phase. Thank you, John Q, for the $5. New to this kind of army, is it bad to full send melee with peerless blades? I.e., no noise marines and tons of flawless. I'm struggling to find a balance.
To be honest, right, you can have 18 flawless blades and 18 noise marines quite comfortably.
Have you got, sorry, just quickly, have you got anything where if I move near you can move out of the way?
No.
Beautiful.
Because 6 flawless blades is 220, so that's 660 for 18. And then it's 135 points for 6 noise marines. So you're basically you're a little over 1,000 points, and you've got 18 of both in your army.
Yeah.
And then that means you've got points for Lucius. You've got points left over for 2 flying demon princes, and then you can literally just fill the rest in with either infiltrators or infractors. It's entirely up to you.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be right.
Perfect.
I spent a battle focus token. So actually, could you Overwatch anyway?
No.
Nothing you can Overwatch with, is there?
No.
So I don't need to spend that token.
Thank you, Liam Hosking, for the £5. Joe, what green did you use for the Wave Serpent, which is very sexually green?
So the models, so all the greens I've used in the army is Striking Scorpion contrast green. So the models, all the vehicles that we've had in the army were already painted blue, right? So what I did,
They were like a turquoise blue,
there's like a turquoisey blue. So what I did is I infilled all the panels.
Yeah.
So like, I can't read you. I infilled all the panels, leaving a bit around the outside with white. So infill with a bit of like blue showing.
Yeah.
You can do the same by painting the transport grey, like a dark grey,
Yeah.
and then infilling with white. And there's literally just 2 coats of.
Is that to
strikers.
get the really popping centre part of the panel?
Yeah.
So that when you apply that really bright colour.
Yeah. So then, and then obviously the contrast. The contrast is basically a clear paint. So you put 2 coats because the first coat goes on nicely, but can look a little bit chalky. Whereas you put the second coat on, that gives it that kind of nice clean coat. And then I just went over the model with a satin varnish, and then put the transfers on.
Right.
And it really makes them pop.
I'll try and get that.
Yeah, with vehicles and doing contrast, don't hand paint it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks really streaky. You only really get that kind of look.
You can do it, but it's very difficult to get it look nice.
There are.
Okay.
That is a nice. It does pop in places.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got I've got a few more to get through, so I will find the mouse in a minute and come back to that. Where have we gone? There we go. Sorry, you guys wouldn't have noticed any difference. I was just losing my mouse. Thank you, Jonathan De Silva, for the £5. Heard Joe eats Mars bars upside down, so his tongue can feel the veins as it slides down his throat.
I've watched
Can
it.
you confirm this, please? Kind regards.
I don't really like Mars bars.
He actually prefers to he prefers to eat 2 Mars bars, both flat side together.
I don't like Mars bars.
I do like Mars. You've got to learn to like them.
But I have found a love for. This doesn't help my argument at all.
Cock.
Knoppers.
What? Knoppers?
The
Yeah.
fuck's a knopper?
Why is it knopper?
Knoppers.
Knobbers? Are you sure it was peas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Knoppers. They sell them in Lidl and Aldi, right?
Of course.
It's basically a Snickers, but it's got like where the foamy stuff is on the bottom, like it's got like a wafer in it as well.
Oh. So still full veins on the top?
Yeah.
That's not so sure.
Yeah, like there's a category on the hub.
Okay.
Yeah, the Nopper hub.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're really good.
we have a couple of quickies. Thank you, Star Pilot 94, for the $1.99 and the Joe check things when you have 15 minutes reminder. We'll give him a reminder again at the end. He's not allowed to use his phone during stream.
I
You
do
know
now.
the rules.
We can read Thane's questions out live on there, maybe.
All right.
For
While he's
50-50.
reading that, we'll go to the. There's been a lot of music choices since we.
For the Lord Cacophonist.
So that for generally, what's going on in chat? So there's different like factions. What would the music be for different factions? But a couple of super chats about it. Dave B, thank you for the £2. What entrance music would you choose for each of you, for each other even? So just what would you choose for me?
Rammstein.
Okay. What would you choose for Joe?
What?
What music would you choose for Joe?
I would
Entrance
like.
music.
I'd choose Mary Poppins and Super Califragilisticexpialidocious. It's
that?
like him
What
doing
am I
a spell
doing?
again, isn't it?
Damn straight.
I was listening to the question.
What entrance music would you choose for each other? So pick Liam's entrance music. Okay, so why
I want to pick something really depressing. You're quite moody a lot of the time.
We could do If You Smell for Joe. That'd be a good one. The old rock entrance.
the
The lap dance is always better when the stripper is crying.
I love that song. Hooray for boobies! What album? What album?
Andrew Cameron, thank you for the £5. Electric 6, high voltage, light up cod pieces mandatory.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Or gay bar.
Or gay bar, yeah, that would also work for that. And then Ben has super chatted in with the $5, saying, Liam, that was fucking funny or effing funny. I
was?
love it. I think it was referenced to because it came in 30 seconds ago. So to your last comment, probably about Joe and double-siding.
Or Ramstein.
Or Ramstein.
Oh, he's gone. He's had enough.
I've left now. I'm
He's on
done.
strike.
He's off.
Just the Thanes question.
It could be a Thanes question.
I'm doing this just to make if you're in the Thanes, you can get past the stuff.
So we're going to have a Thanes membership train tonight, is what you're saying, Joe?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
at least 10 people become a Thane in one night?
Yeah.
What?
If you are a
Yeah,
Thane,
we
you do
will
get some
sometimes.
heavy privileges.
We will sometimes maybe, just answer questions during Thanes. Just trying to make you money here, Liam.
Maybe.
Right?
Us money, Joe.
Yeah. So
Maybe.
they want to know what's the difference between a keeper secrets,
Yeah.
and this guy.
I mean, he's much bigger.
Right?
Lucius.
We'll go base size first. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's bigger
That's his
than
real
all
base.
the other Primarchs. It's 120 mil.
Yeah, it's a
because
huge
the others are
Primarch.
100.
Yeah.
And then that's like,
Height-wise, it's not too dissimilar.
yeah, torso is about the same.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's like,
He's got a bit of a tail on it.
yeah, he's a bit.
Oh, and you've done
He's
a base,
actually,
haven't you?
I'd say,
Level height.
the same height as a keeper.
You got to remember, Joe built that base from scratch, which you could see if he posts photos in the Thanes group, which I don't
I think I
you
did put in the thing.
Fun fact, though.
It's an old world movement tray with lollipop sticks around the side.
Fun fact, though, why would you buy a keeper if you can just get Fulgrim?
So,
Yeah, fact.
I don't know who
Thank you, Demogorgon, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Demogorgon. I hope that when you come here, Liam gives you a lap dance.
Crying.
Yeah, crying. No, so I don't know who I'm playing on Thursday, but
Tom.
I'm going to run the demon detachment. Because I didn't rate it very well last time.
But you did say you needed him.
It's the Fulgrim detachment, right?
Yeah.
It's the Fulgrim and the Noise Marine detachment. So I'm going to try it again.
Rob, I've moved.
Yes.
I'm containing in 2 places. The
Woohoo!
Scorpions are containing here, and the bikes are containing over there.
You're not charging me?
Not with those two. You declare you're containing at the end of the move for start of the shooting phase, don't you? So I'm now at the shooting phase.
Sweet.
Fucking Joe. And I have some assault weapons I can shoot at you, Joe.
I can't believe Joe's going with demons up against the 4th best World Eaters player in the world.
Yeah.
He's very proud of that.
He's doing very, very well.
That is our man, Tom.
He is.
Thank you, Jack Ellen, for the 20 gifted membership.
I mean, that is 20 gifted, to be fair.
That's fine. Yeah.
Don't care.
He was about to get really
I was
pissed
like,
off.
he's fucking interrupting me. But for 20,
See what happens. 20.
20,
20.
20 for
Jack!
Jack! Allen.
I hope that you get a free trip from your work as a work-based holiday. This isn't a thing.
It's always a hint, Joe. It's always a hint.
To Bruges at Christmas.
Oh, I'd like to go to Bruges.
Not Christmas Day, but like a week before Christmas. Come back like 23rd.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm into
Nice.
that. That's
Or
good.
like a 4-day weekend,
Yeah,
just
I'm
to
into that
really
one.
appreciate
Well, like
it.
the one coming up.
So, yeah, better Christmas.
Yeah.
I just want to go because I watched the film in Bruges, and I'm like, it's just so magical. The closest we've got is Bath. Bath, 11 o'clock at night in the winter, very similar to Bruges.
11 o'clock at night in the winter.
Yeah, it's foggy, mystical, old buildings, pissed people everywhere.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're ready for this? Boo, 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 boo.
So you're going to do some shooting.
I'm going to shoot you now. Silent death
Yeah.
from Jane
Whoosh.
into your flawless blades. They've got 3 wounds each, right?
They do.
And they're T5?
They are.
Good. So she's going to hit you on 2s because she's Jane. And I rolled 2 1s. And I said, I don't say anything, I'm rerolling wounds.
You did.
And I will wound you on 3s because she's strength 6. And I reroll 1s. 2 wounds, Mr. Joe. AP 2.
I have a 5 up, invulnerable save. I passed 1.
1 damage.
1 damage. I'm down to 2 whole wounds.
And then there is 4 shuriken pistols. Pistols are the shurikens I'm going to shoot you with right now. And these hit on 3s. Whoop! Because they are assault weapons. Good. And
Doing
then
well.
these will only work for Paddy, these dice. Would you on 5s this one?
Yeah, Paddy, there's sets of dice that only work for each person.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I only use the purple and the black dice, mainly because they're my 2 favourite colours for armies,
I am done shooting.
if you haven't already noticed.
I'm going to charge you now.
Yeah?
I've charged. That's good. I'm glad I got a 6-inch advance with my
Yeah, we need to get
banshees.
some green dice done.
Why?
Because like the secondary colour for the Eldar is green.
I'm in combat with you now.
Yeah.
I am now going to go to Jane,
Lady Jane.
because I want to fight with her first.
Yeah.
Because she just gets 8 attacks on the charge.
Do I
blade.
even bother spending a CP for -1 to hit? I feel like it's a waste. I'm going to let it go.
I can counter it with a CP to ignore all hits.
What I will do is spend 2 command points
Fight with death,
for fight on death. It just happened.
Sweet.
Yeah.
which puts you on 0 command points.
It
on
does
0
put him
command
on
points.
0 command points.
She's going to hit you, sir, on 2s, and she is strength 6 but anti-infantry 3+. I'm going to keep my reroll wounds of 1, I think.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So hit you on 2s with 8 attacks. Just a 1-1. Okay, I'll take it. And there is no sustained here or any of that nonsense. But she is anti-infantry 3+, and you are infantry.
I am.
She has wounded you 6 of the times. These are AP 3.
So still 5s. Damage.
2 each.
So he kills that one guy, kills another guy, and then one guy's got a wound left.
And now my banshees, who are howling.
Absolute howlers.
So I put an executioner on the Exarch, who has 3 of the finest attacks, and will hit you on a 2.
Oh.
He's hit you thrice. The executioner is also strength 6, anti-infantry 3+. I've wounded you thrice. These are also AP 3 and damage 3.
He died. They all died. They all died.
Now, if you consolidate or pile on an objective,
Yeah,
do you have to just move towards the centre?
you do.
So I can't jump the other side of the wall with a 6-inch pile in
No.
consolidation.
I can do if you're. I suppose if you're technically closer to the middle than you were before.
I can do that with everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll
I mean,
spend-
hang on. I get to fight you.
Oh, that's a good
Got
point.
my 9 attacks.
Because it might be irrelevant if they're all dead.
3, 6, 9. So I hit on 2s
You do?
for Flawless Blades because they're really good at their job. 1 missed. Sad times. I am strength 6 and you're toughness 3.
I am an elf, yes.
So 2s.
It will be. Correct. It's got bad,
3,
isn't
6, 7, 8.
it? 8, yeah, all of them, Jay.
8. -3.
What's the damage on these, sir?
2 damage each.
So 5 to start with.
They're not terrible.
I think I
Yeah,
have a
not
better
terrible.
invuln in combat, though.
Only 3 attacks makes me sad.
-2, 2 damage.
I have a
-3. 2
-3.
I'm only sad
Just saying, orcs are
because I have to play against Tom and his fucking £8. And they're like minus.
I have a 4-up invuln in combat,
Yeah.
so I might as well roll them all together,
Yeah.
because it doesn't make any difference, right? Okay, so you're going to kill 3 Banshee ladies,
Yeah.
which means that the Exarch, Jane, and 1 other lives.
Boo! You're such a brom.
Which
killed my
means I will now use my Goober dice,
Yeah.
my battle focus dice.
Such a brom.
And
Yeah.
it gives me a thing called Sudden Strike. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in this... Oh, I should have known what Sudden Strike.
Thank you, Erebus, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Erebus.
Oh,
She is strictly closer.
She is strictly closer, yes.
Joe has said thank you to you, Erebus.
Yeah, I hope.
That Joe liked you one day.
I like it. I like.
I know you like
the,
Erebus.
the person with the account named Erebus.
I love the technicalities. I'm here for that.
I hope that you get a word bearers kill team in the next kill team box set.
I'll be all about that life.
Oh,
Even
I
though-
really want Erebus. Is Erebus dead?
No,
I hope
like-
so. He's a bit of a dick.
No, I love him.
No, full dick.
I even like him. I'm currently listening to Betrayer. I'm like 2/3 of the way through. I even like him in that.
Like,
It's like Erebus.
yeah, they're all still going.
Yeah.
Go on, the Erebus. Thank you for the What's that put us on, Rob?
That currently puts us on 42 of the best members.
Oh, I thought it was higher. Okay.
No, not quite.
Beautiful humans.
We had one upgrade in there as well.
Beautiful
Say.
humans.
They are all beautiful humans. We are 58 away from target, and I don't know how your stream today went, but I'm assuming not as good as, so we'll probably have a higher target.
Have we yet had any of the 10 Thane upgrades we're expecting?
We're not there yet.
Right, okay.
We're currently 10 away from.
There should be. Can you gift to get a thing in?
No.
No.
Oh, that's
No.
what we need.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? You can gift at higher tiers.
Yeah.
Ricardo comes in and drops 50 Thanes.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I don't think he would. He'd be
Yeah,
like
bankrupt
He'd be
him.
like one thing.
Yeah, just the one actually.
Yeah.
That's not needed.
Right, I'm done, Mr. LeBron.
Good. That's probably a good thing. Securing of the No Man's Land
Yep.
for the
Big.
big one. 5.
Always a big
Sweet.
And
the
contain for
containment?
6.
Sweet.
Which I think I have thrown a 120 point unit of bikes away to do that. But I also think, looking at Joe's list, I need to get early points on the board. So
we
important.
will update that. Give you them. Switch it to the top of turn 2 and go into the Gimp Children turn 2.
it's a great name. I love Gimp.
Go on then.
You ready for this, Joe?
Yeah.
Establish the locusts
You bastard.
and engage on all of the fronts.
So if you're up for being a coward, turn 1.
Yep. Stretch your legs and get out there. Well done for keeping them.
All right.
Didn't
Cool.
even wait.
I will do my moving, I suppose.
Yeah, you will.
This guy here is going to advance.
When does
Walter
Ful-
Danes!
when does-
Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
When does Fulgrim pick his ability to start the turn?
No, in the fight phase.
Thank you, Walter.
Thank you, Walter. He's got fight first.
Walter!
He's assume he's always got fight first.
Okay.
All right.
He's going there.
Jane, Joe,
Jane.
Jane Czar.
Jane.
That's only his name at weekends.
Yeah. Lady Jane.
Come
Oh,
on,
Jane Coles.
Popeye.
What? How many?
5.
5.
Look at him gauging how good the hope's going to be.
You've never done that before.
I hope when your friend goes on holiday, they bring you back one of each flavour Toblerone.
Oh,
That's
Big size.
Are you in the anti mode? Are you? Because
that's good, that.
for 5.
Yeah, but if he's gifting 5, he's clearly got friends that can afford it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah?
probably.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, if you expect that from me, it'd never happen.
No.
Right.
No.
He's
Joe, I said no to getting you 1.
I've never had a single Toblerone from Jay.
No.
Where's he going?
over here.
Have you measured the up and down distance?
What do you mean?
He just flies straight.
Well, that's not how flight works now, Brom. You have to go over things.
Oh, yeah, I'm going over you.
Yeah.
It moves 14 base.
Like that, you've got to curve your tape measure around. You're not a fucking jet bike.
I could do what I want, mate. Well, it moves 14 and I rolled a 6, so he's going 20 inches.
Oh, you got advance, have you?
Yeah, advanced and it's the army rule. Fucking duck. Right, what's the mission rule? I'm on 2 objectives. I'm on my home.
Hold
and
1, hold 2, hold 3, and banners with the battle
Yeah.
line, you know.
Are you going to banner?
You can banner there now.
I'd banner.
Yeah, they can banner there.
It's not even an action, though. You do it at the end of the turn.
She's been a bit of a dick, so banner.
Wee.
They're going to advance.
Okay, into the chat phase. Thank you, Ash Thompson, for the 199. Joe's entrance is definitely Dizzy Rascal Bonkers.
I haven't heard that song for a long time.
I haven't either.
That was all the rage when we were in Brom.
Yeah, very much so. Unlike Battle of Hell by Meatloaf, which I did listen to while we were
You did a lot, yeah.
but it was not in all the rage. It was
Brom
just,
went for a meatloaf phase,
it was
Joe.
a
Did
Meatloaf
he?
phase.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not something you should ever be proud
When
of.
I was
No, I
much
wouldn't.
younger, I went for a bit of a Bee Gees phase.
Yeah.
That
The
helps.
Mike James, thank you for the $9.99.
He's good once.
I want to see an Avatar Fulgrim showdown. Make it happen.
I've no promises. Joe's being a coward with Fulgrim right now.
He is full cowarding it, but we will.
But
as
Joe's
soon
got
as we
opinions on
can.
how good Fulgrim is.
Well, yeah, I'm like, can Fulgrim stand up to 10 fire dragons? Probably not.
Thank you, Tyler Howes, for the $5. Green Dice Fund.
Green Dice Fund. They cost more than $5 to get them made, though.
They do. They cost 10 thanes.
Yeah. I don't know how much. I can't remember how much they cost. Not cheap though.
What's the
made,
what's
but-
the range of? Hang on, I'm going to advance Fulgrim. Ooh, a 6.
Ooh!
Fulgrim
Can't go
moves
through walls.
a mighty 16 inches.
Is he a monster?
That's 22.
Oh, he's a flying monster.
So what he's going to do?
So what you're saying is Gaz is better. Except he's not.
Okay,
he can't move
22
that
is
far.
here.
Holy shit. He can shift. You weren't joking about him being a little bit quick. You're
Release. He wants to fight the avatar, so he's just getting ready, getting juiced, it's getting juicy.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na.
the you know his sustained, Fulgrim sustained ability is opponent's command phase Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is that just you declare it then, and
Uh,
then it's active for the next turn?
At the start of your opponent's command phase, yeah. So,
You could swap, but you're just going to do lethals, aren't you?
Nice.
well,
you-
the lethal and sustained is
Yeah.
when you charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an ability that your whole army gets when you charge.
That's the
Okay,
Peerless
okay.
Blaze
So,
attachment rule.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Fulgrim's his Primarch ability. You can come off the top down now.
Sorry, mate.
Micromanaging fun.
Holy shit, Joe micromanaged me on the
Well, no,
cameras.
because I was like, I finished moving now. We don't need to be
No,
on
I
that
was
one.
waiting for you to do a bit more.
Yeah, his Primarch ability, which is now given to all Primarchs, I think is stupid. Right? Is that you get to pick one of 3 abilities, don't you?
yeah.
His ones activate in your opponent's command phase, whereas like Angron's one's your opponent's fight phase or every fight phase.
Your fight phase.
Your
I
fight
think.
phase.
Or is it? Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
But all of Fulgrim's ones should just be data slate abilities.
Also, apparently you've forgotten sustained already, so full flat.
I haven't forgotten sustained because I was charged.
Yeah, he doesn't get charged.
I don't get the
It's only when
sustained
he
or lethals
charged.
because I
Come
wasn't
on,
charged.
team. Get
that
rid of the
chat?
game. Yeah, it's due.
They've even got the book nowadays as well.
Yeah.
So.
Apollo's actually right, and he's helping, but he's a grey name, so
Yeah,
he's
so-
not quite up there. So
so-
we have got Brave Star, who Stu, who has said that you've already forgotten it. But
No, because the
haven't.
Flawless
I think
Blades were
he
charged
was
by
right.
the Banshees. They didn't charge, so they
Yeah.
don't get sustained or lethal.
And
Facts.
yeah, because
Facts.
Fulgrim's abilities are you can either be -1 to hit, or you can have fight first, or while an enemy unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time that unit is selected to fall back, it must pass a leadership test to do so. Like -1 to hit and fight first should just be data slate abilities. I'd rather just not have the little chart to pick from. Get rid of the other one.
Okay.
Just have it.
Erebus, thank you for the $10. Had to gift another after my last message gave him a fucking aneurysm. Brom, read the Fulgrim book to understand what I'm doing with my Knight Desecrator.
Yeah, Brom, how dare you not have read
It's
every
based
single
around the
book I've
final opera. I will check out the Fulgrim book. I don't think I've. I haven't read it.
So
for ages,
it's named after the Maravalia.
that's the
which
word.
is the name of the song written by Beckwa Kinska, who is
See,
an opera
we knew
lady.
we had one of you here.
I listened to the book recently. That's why
Okay.
that's why I sound so knowledgeable.
It wasn't the Thanes book, but it would have been better than
and
the
that-
Thanes book we listened to last
and
time.
it's
'cause
like
that was a
it's
bit
like
rubbish.
it's now like the Song of Sinesh. That's what inspired all the Emperor's children to go mental and make cock swords and well, they already had a cock sword, like cock music.
Okay.
Then all the noise marines.
Old Beckwin.
Yeah. And then thank you, Super Ready, for the £5. I've never had Toblerone from Joe, but he has given me a toe blowing.
You've blown Soup's toe.
Often.
Good. I got a chair, by the way. I'm fucking knackered, so
Yeah?
I hope you don't mind.
So we'll come down to clean low.
Look, this is on,
you?
isn't it? It's like Eddie.
My partner was
Oh my
like,
God,
Are
it's
you-
so bad. Sam's a big bloke, isn't he? I've never met him in person.
Sam Nash?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
on the barn. On the barn on Saturday.
He's everywhere.
Don't
at the
give it a
moment.
shout out. He can
not.
fucking work it out himself.
Yeah, I'm
Sam's
trying.
everywhere. It's like a rash.
And he's good. Like,
Sam Nash.
Way!
He's a lovely boy.
Look at you go!
Yeah, but he is. I've seen him everywhere. If a post goes up about someone doing Warhammer in their house, and like Sam's like there, he's like, "Hey, all right."
yeah,
Just turned up.
He did well. He was the best thing on that channel.
Yeah, not hard.
Love you, Eddie.
Right.
Come
You
on,
done?
come on, try harder.
I'm charging now.
Charogen.
Charging. So this Demon Prince here is going to charge them.
I don't want to lie me.
Yeah.
They are striking scorpions who
Yeah.
strike you.
10 inches.
They are.
Boom. Right. And then the other. Oh, I did that.
Hey, just ruin his scenery.
The other Demon Prince was charged the other spears. I rolled a 5.
Did that make it?
That does make it. He's literally, he's sneaking up behind them. He's like,
How far is he from the avatar?
Avatar.
I'm assuming more than 6. Make him more than 6, right?
He is more than 6. He's 7 and a bit.
And on the table still fully.
He is still on the table fully.
There we go. Good.
There you go. So, the Demon Princes that fly have a special rule. Right? Each time this model...
How many wounds does the Demon Prince have, Joe?
10. -1 damage.
I'm going to spend a CP on Overwatch, Brom.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the blurry bit.
Yeah, it's probably going to do nothing, but it's worth a try.
It's worth a.
Go on then, big time.
So we'll start off with the warlocks. Okay, 4d6 plus 8 flamers. Good.
That's the roll you want.
On target.
5, 6, 7.
At least they hit automatically.
Plus 8. Good.
Yeah, at least they hit.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you remember when Eldari used to have a special rule that helped them versus Slanesh units?
Strength 7, toughness 10.
Toughness 9.
5s. Okay, so we've done some damage. Possibly. So there's 5 so far, Mr. Joe, that are -1. So 3 ups, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean 2 up armor save.
Yeah,
So
so-
I failed
2 damage so far.
2.
And I've got the normal flamers, of which there is 6 automatic hits. These are strength 4 though, so they're 6s.
Yeah.
Hup. Not a 1. Then I've got 2 melter guns.
Yeah.
Just roll 6s, bro. I did. Strength is melter gun, 9.
9.
So 5s.
So 5.
Were you able?
No, 4. Because toughness 9.
Wounded.
Were you able to Overwatch before he moved into combat?
Yeah, because he was this side of the table.
Sweet. There we go, chap. See.
Well,
There was
he-
a- there was a
It's when he
little
starts the
tap.
charge phase, and
You
he
were-
started the charge phase right here, and the unit's here.
Yeah.
So yes.
There you go, chap.
I
He's
rolled a
coming
5.
from the big blob
Blobby blob.
with the warlocks in.
Eldrad now will have a go at you with his mind war.
Just for that.
Hit you on a 6. Ah, boo. I'm not going to fuck around with pistols.
All right, then.
I'll take a couple of wounds off you, that'll do.
So, Demon Prince of Slanesh. Brackets with wings. Right? Each time this model ends a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range of it and roll a 1d6 for each of its remaining wounds. So now it's 8 because you took 2 off. For each 4+ that enemy unit suffers 1 more wound to a maximum of 6.
So 8 4 pluses.
5,
And then
6,
you've killed the
7,
unit.
8. Well, no, because I can only get a maximum of 6.
Oh, yeah.
So over there, the unit takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds.
So I believe each bike is of the 2 wound variety, apart from the Exarch, who's now got 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then over here, he's done the same. He's still got all of his wounds.
He has.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Unit dead.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move him back here. Yeah. And then I'm going to pick up these. Like that. And then I'm going to slide him back in. I'm not going to pick up those bikes yet because you're probably going to kill him in melee.
Slide
right?
me in.
That's where you were, okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then what I'll do is well, that's in the charge phase. So he'll just do that, you know. And then fight phase, that guy over there,
Any difference?
he gets 6 attacks on the charge, hitting
Yeah.
on 2s with sustained.
You do, yeah.
So I dropped 1 basically. He is only strength 8. Sad times. So 2s. You may have 5 saves at -2, damage 3 on that one guy.
I don't care about your -2 because I've got a 4 up invulnerable on the Exarch.
Nice.
Pass them all.
He
I mean,
tried.
I didn't do badly. He has definitely dead. You killed a
He
unit of
failed the
spears.
Just the 2 though. You only failed the 2.
Yeah, but he's only got 2 wounds left. He's damaged
Yeah,
3.
he does.
So
I've basically just sacrificed 2 flying demon princes to get engaged.
I mean, yeah, kinda. But I'm not guaranteed to kill them because they're 4 up inruns, so they're very swingy.
Yeah.
Ah, full swing.
Did you say pork swing?
Full pork swing.
Yeah.
Although you possibly have just sacrificed 2 demon princes because there is an avatar stood there as well.
All right,
Interesting,
narrative,
isn't it?
Joe.
Has he got 8 left? Oh, I want to use the stratagem now. I want to use the stratagem.
Why?
8 damage on the sword gun.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That's so happening. Yeah. So, Joe, end of your turn.
He's done all right there.
I think you've done all right.
You're up.
Yeah.
I assume you out OC me here as well because they're battle on, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got 6 OC on it currently.
Yeah. Come on, the old Grey Hunters.
I can't. I didn't pick a mission that was advance and do actions. I really wanted to because that really benefited my army roll.
Yeah.
So I don't get the do actions in the middle of the table, so I'm going to bin it for a CP.
What, the establishing of the locus?
Yeah.
So you're going to bin that one, and you did get the full 4 for the full engage,
Yeah.
I believe. So
He gets full
Okay
4 for
there.
engage, yeah. He has
you
achieved
go
that.
up to that.
A full fat engage.
And we boom you into there. For just what primaries did you score? I didn't check.
2. I did say 2.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I hold 2 objectives.
I'm sure
So
you
10
did say-
points.
I'm sure you did say. I just didn't.
He did out loud. I heard him. Stop ignoring him, Brom.
Yeah, but I can only hear him when he's not being interrupted.
Interrupted. Okay.
Turn update.
I get
Eldari.
extra CP because of Eldad.
Sweet.
I should be on 5.
You are on 5th. You have got 2 of the finest secondaries. No prisoners are behind enemy lines.
Behind isn't the worst in the world for me right now because I do have a unit of warp spiders in deep strike.
So we will keep both.
We'll keep both. No prisoners is slightly more difficult, but not necessarily impossible. Because I think Jane and the ladies should possibly still pick that unit up over there.
It is. Cool.
So yeah, I've only got 1 primary objective though.
Just the
the
one.
5 points actually right now.
Cool.
Now, by giving me no prisoners and behind, you've made my decisions quite easy because I don't have to spread out too much right now. Fulgrim can
Spread
move.
him.
Can Fulgrim do advance and charge? Your
Yeah.
army can, can't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got a potential of 20 inches, 22 inches.
20. So he's movement 16 with a potential 6 advance, 22, and a charge.
So he's got a hell of a threat range. But then I don't really care about him charging me because he's going to have fights first anyway. Correct? Because you're always having fights first on him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because in my command phase right now, you need to pick his ability.
Yeah, so I'll probably go fight first.
Okay, and the minus 1 to hit is only in melee that he has, or is it always minus 1 to hit?
No, so I have to pick -1 to be hit.
Yeah, but is it always in melee, or is it just flat minus 1 to hit?
Oh, the strat.
No, his ability, if you don't pick fights first, he can pick minus 1 to hit, can't he?
Well, it's targets him, subtract 1 from the hit roll, yeah.
So all the time,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, actually, probably better than fights first.
Yeah.
His speed is so good that unless you're facing off against an army that's got fights first everywhere, you probably always guarantee the charge. I'd just be going, I'm always minus 1 to hit when you shoot at me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, these demon princes, they're toughness 10,
9.
toughness 9. 9.
10 wounds.
4 up in Van, 10 wounds.
-1 damage.
Minus 1 damage. Or
Which
both
means
of
that
them.
strat to get you to 8 actually can't kill him in 1 turn.
No, but I've got
Does
enough
take
there.
all
that-
of it to go.
I'm not concerned about that one, but I'm
No.
concerned about how far out I leave the avatar with Fulgrim that can move 22 inches and charge.
Yeah.
So I've got to decide how I'm going to kill these 2 demon princes. I think to get no prisoners, I need to kill 3 units. So I leave Jane and the ladies there for the charge, and that should be okay. Because if I step out, you overwatch me probably. Do you?
I haven't got anything to shoot them with at the moment.
Well, if I come here, you will. All these things.
Yeah.
No, they're not that good, I guess, in Overwatch. But if
It's
you
it's a plasma gun, a plasma pistol, a melter gun, and 2 bolt guns.
Long and short of it is, do I keep Fugin and the Fire Dragons safe right now, or do I let them out and play? Is the argument. So I'm going to get moving anyway, Brom.
Yeah.
And we can go into the 10 new Thanes.
Yep, definitely the 10 new Thanes. Oh no, the mics have all stopped. I couldn't say them out loud.
Oh, boo.
But we have had a super chat from our lovely Demogorgon.
Have we?
Yeah, thank you for the 5. When can we expect to see the Windrider host detachment, Mr. the Liam?
That's not a me question.
When I built
Joe,
it and painted
when
it.
are you going to paint more
Well, we
Windriders?
don't have. Well, for a start, we don't have 32 Wind Riders, do we?
We have a lot. A lot.
I don't know where they are. I
there's-
guess they're all in your house, I imagine.
Yeah.
When I built them and painted them, Kev, I'm going to spend the next couple weeks.
building robots.
Well, I had 8 Castellan robots and Bezoar's Call arrive today, but before I do that, I want to smash out a bunch of terrain because we're kind of just using the same terrain over and over and over again at the moment,
One.
or variations of
Yeah, they're not too
big
bad though.
grey L-shaped building.
Yeah.
Whereas I've got loads of terrain at my house that's not big grey. I could do the big white buildings if I wanted to, or big
Yeah.
black buildings. But I've got some other terrain I'd like to get done that's a bit more fun and exciting.
Yeah.
So I spent a couple of weeks doing that.
Do you have any Orky terrain?
What? We've got one set of the Orc buildings from Kill Team. Realistically, we probably want 2 or 3 more sets.
I've got some of the other smaller bits that came in the recent Kill Team box as well. That are Orky, but they're like just scattered terrain type stuff.
So
They're
what we want is the Kill Team Octarius, which is like an L-shaped building like that.
Yeah.
Basically the 4 corners that you've got in that Kill Team all went together and made one building. one big kind of orc fortressy type building.
Yeah.
So I'd like 2 or 3 more sets of that, so I can make a cool orc board. Because you play orcs,
I love it.
and so does Tom, and a lot of people currently play it. So I got the idea when people come here and play games that, you know, we'll have a set of terrain that matches that army. We've got a little bit of Necron stuff, but not much. We need to find someone that makes actual Necron buildings.
Yeah, the Necron stuff I bought, I didn't love it, so I didn't buy any more.
What I want is the bigger step stuff. You know?
The big like kind of pyramid type stuff.
Yeah, that actually looks like Space Marine 2.
Can I take? I mean, if I don't strip 8 wounds from him, then I should probably concede.
Do you need Octarius terrain? Is that the terrain?
I think it was Kill Team Octarius Orc terrain. Yeah.
All right. Well, Ash is going. How much does Joe really want my terrain?
The sum of money that I'm willing to spend is based on the amount of money I have, which is 0.
Yeah, don't put. You know the answer, Ash. Come on.
Yeah.
He wants it a lot, but he can't be buying it. Let's not go there. But it's still is good.
Yeah.
The terrain would be amazing. If you ever need a hand building it, I'll glue it together. It's just you're probably quicker at painting it. And it'll be to a better quality because it'll be smoother because you'll air gun it. But I'll build it for you.
I actually broke the stand.
You broke the stand.
But what we really need to know, Joe, is how can you build terrain that helps me as Knights beat Paddy next Tuesday? Hashtag I might not actually play Knights. It depends on what you want me to play.
What you can do is just have massive long lines of walls.
Yeah.
That
we don't know
you
what he's
hide
going to play.
behind.
Have you played Paddy?
And then
I haven't played him for a while.
And then you basically just charge
before.
through the wall at him.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah. But we stop him coming through the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold the fire dragons back for now. I think.
Hold the line.
I'm concerned that I don't kill these 2 demon princes, and that's a big risk. But I also don't want to just give up the fire dragons now because Fulgrim's still fine, Lucius is still fine, and there's still fucking 18 noise marines hanging around. So that's a silly idea. I do need behind.
Chilling beans, as they say. I'm going to go for a wee, Brom. Can you?
I can mute
please?
number 2, the Joe mic. We'll see if we can rearrange some of this camera work. To get some closey.
We're going to use this little hole back here for a cheeky little behind.
Yeah?
I can still jump and flicker jump, can't I? So I still cause him problems if he doesn't come and deal with me.
He's got, he's got a sneaky unit in this building.
Yeah, he's got the cacophonist and the 6 noise marines. He'll hold all of his noise marines back because he saw how quickly I picked them up last time. And he doesn't want to lose Lucius and Fulgrim early on because they're new models and he wants to show them off. And to be fair, I don't want to just kill Lucius or Fulgrim before they do anything. I don't care about killing noise marines. We've seen them. We know what they can do. I do care about Lucius and Fulgrim simply because we haven't seen what they can do. And I think Lucius is a fucking unit. However, Lucius is in here with his whip.
He's hiding him like a badger.
I wouldn't have Lucius in a unit. Because outside of a unit, he gets blown up and fights first. And I'd be having him as blown up and fights first every time. I've already told Joe this. But as always, Joe cannot be told.
We've also got a new name, by the way, for Tom.
Mr. the Tom?
Mr. the Tom is now called Top 4 Tom.
Top 4 Tom?
Or they are now looking for a bottom for Tom because Top 4 Tom, we've already got.
I guess I could get the fire dragons out.
I did love.
I could get the fire dragons out here and guarantee that kill. But they can advance and charge as well.
All right, chat. So, orc board, definitely the way forward. Heck yeah, love it. That's what we need. And to be able to do that, we need full motivate Joe time. Come on. How do you motivate Joe?
I tell you what I'll do. Let's be a bit more careful. How do you motivate Joe?
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, full money.
So more gifted.
There he is. He's in there, hidden behind the rhino.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly this wave serpent over here for now. Fuck it. Why did he put these right by me? I think he did it on purpose.
I have returned.
Pissed me off.
He does the We do the big terrain at the back, don't we? So we can get in the way of us,
Just
but
a
not
big
the
terrain at
camera.
back, so the camera doesn't see it.
But what's funny about those things is they're really skinny, so they don't actually get in the way of
They
the
have
camera.
literally no weight to them.
But we put them in the middle of our game last time, didn't we? We put them in.
yeah,
the way,
I've
I think
seen
it was
some
really good.
people have done it. They've made like a base for them. So,
Someone else.
yeah. So, although
Don't put them on the same
Tactics
one.
have got like
Herpes.
a base. There's like a big platform in the middle. They can't really see my hand. Big platform in the middle that they glue those onto.
Yeah, I'm not
I
against
don't
doing
like.
something
I don't
that.
like them being the same distance apart.
I'm
like
not.
that you can-
I'm more into just maybe gluing them onto like almost like a night base or something.
Yeah.
Just to give them some stability. you know?
each separate icebreaker.
Yeah, separate, because I like the idea that you can change the size of it. Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to start shooting you. I'm nervous about this one over here. So I'm going to start over here. I'm less nervous about this one now,
Yeah, that makes sense.
because I think he dies. So we'll start over here, and we're going to start with the Dark Reapers, the Reapers who are dark, who have got 5 of the finest shots with their star, shot, swarm, gun things. What Eldrad's going to do is she's going to point at that Demon Prince and say, "You're now +1 a wound." Okay.
Oh, he's +1 to wound.
So I no.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
Everything that shoots him or fights him is now +1 a wound.
Oh,
okay?
that's fair.
So I hit you with my 5-star shot
Rhythm
missile
tick.
launchers. I'm now strength 10 and I wound you on 2s, but I hit on 3s, so I'm going to go reroll hit rolls of 1 this time.
Yeah.
Okay, because I roll lots of 1s to hit. See? And we will roll that. And we've hit you 4 times. I'm strength 10,
So 2s.
so now I'm 2s with a +1 a wound. I've wounded you all 4 times, and I am AP 2. So 4 ups. I'm damage 3. So damage
damage
2. So take 4.
So he's down to 4.
He's down to 4. Eldrad and the girls. I always like to feel like most of the Eldari fighting are women because they're more vicious. So Eldrad will hit you on a 2. He's hit you.
Lad.
He doesn't get the rerolls, by the way. He is strength 5, but anti-character 4
He's not in an aspect unit, is he?
No. 4 plus for anti-character. I have wounded you. It's precision. I'm picking him. It's AP 2.
It goes through.
D6 damage.
Ooh.
So I need a 5.
Well, D6 -1.
Yeah, so I need a 5. Because you've got 4 left. 4. You've got 1 left. I now have the Warlock Flamers, which will do much better than last time. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 8 is 23. Auto hits.
Absolute maths.
Absolute maths techers. They are auto hit. They're strength 7 now, so would win you on 5s, but 4s because of Eldrad.
And these are all AP1 as
They're
well,
all
aren't they?
AP1, mate, yeah.
I've got 8 dice in my hand.
You have got a total of 9 to take.
Oh, so 9 to 10.
9 to take. So 9 at AP1, so 3 ups.
9 to 10.
Oh, he died.
It's dead. Does it explode? Please don't explode.
Bang!
I thought I saw the explode then. Okay.
She bangs.
I became suddenly less worried about that one when I remembered I had Doom over there. Cool. Over here then.
Yeah.
I will start with the Fire Dragons because it's probably the most efficient.
Chat, if you want to interrupt them, Joe isn't speaking, so wait.
So
Why am I not speaking?
I'll start with
It's
Fugin.
Liam's turn.
2s. I'm going to reroll. It doesn't matter. You're a monster. I reroll all hits, wounds, and damage anyway.
Nice.
Sweet.
I hit you.
Nice.
He is strength 14.
So
3s.
3s.
I wound you. It's AP 4.
Oh.
D6 plus 6 damage.
There you go.
Just 11 damage.
Just, he dies. Does he explode?
Fucking Fugin just one-shots him, and I was worried if I'd kill them both.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, about 4-up invuns, any Custodians player will tell you, you either roll them or you don't.
You full don't.
Yeah.
Cool, so that's my shooting phase done. I have no fire and fade available to me in this
Doesn't matter,
action.
right? Is he would have just done a flat 11 damage to Fulgrim. There's nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, Fugin's mental though. Still, I think he's mental. I've just got 3 bikes, 5 Dark Reapers, 10 Fire Dragons and Fugin out, and a twin Bright Lights in front of the Demon Prince. And Fugin went, no! I'll just do it on my own.
I do it on my
Dead.
own. Thanks for coming.
Sorted. That's in my shooting. So now Jane and the girls will charge that unit of Chumbawambas.
Yeah.
Ah! She's there. She's in.
Forward. Come on with the 9.
Okay. So, shall we see if Jane can do better?
Do I?
Have the time to listen to you
You do
whine.
want to spend 2 and fight on death.
I might fight on death, yeah.
Yeah, I
Spend
would.
2, fight on death.
I think it's a bit pricey, but
Does she have fight first built in
Yes,
yeah.
on herself?
I think so.
Or does she only get fight first from the Banshee?
She has fights first as a
It'd be a
combat.
bit shit if she didn't have fight
if
first.
leading a unit, you get fight first.
She
that'd
has
be
fights
awesome.
first on her own. The Banshees give her advance and charge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she gives the Banshees auto advance 6. Nice synergy.
that
Yeah.
is super synergy.
I rolled for their advance though, I forgot about that. Lol. Luckily, rolled a 6. Anyway, 8 attack, hitting on 2s. I'm going to roll wound rolls of 1 because I hit on 2s naturally, okay? I did roll a 1 to hit again with Jane.
Nice.
Anti-infantry 3+, but strength 6, so 3 pluses anyway.
Yeah.
We're rolling 1s. 2
That's
1s
good.
in there. So the 7 wounds
Yeah.
from the Blade of Destruction, AP3, 2 damage.
6s. Oh, they died. What a
Go on, Jane!
what a shocking surprise.
Yeah.
1,
That's what she just did there.
3.
Sliced them up.
So
real
these
good.
are the 4 normos. Hitting on 3s. No sustained and lethal. I didn't charge. Dweebs. Right. 3s. 5.
So you can't blame them.
He's all 1 damage.
They've had an entire month of this rule set.
5 4-ups. I failed 2. So 1 Banshee dies. I assume they're 1 damage each.
Yeah.
1 Banshee dies, and the Exarch stays with a single wound remaining.
And then the sergeant, with their 4 attacks,
What's the sergeant got?
a power sword.
Okay, cool. So
alright.
still 1 damage.
Still 1 damage. Straight 4, so 3s. 2, -2.
I fail 1, so the Exarch will die. And Jane takes no wounds.
Oh,
There.
I'll take it.
And I will use my battle focus token for her to hop behind the wall again.
Sweet.
I didn't enjoy like that because she's closest to the centre of the objective, so it's fine. I can do it. Fucking Jane straight clapping everything that goes in the middle of the board at the moment, isn't she? The downside is here. I didn't manage to toe on the objective because I thought I'd have to charge,
Yeah.
which was a silly
That's
idea.
the problem.
There
It's a
was
small
You
problem.
know what fire and fade?
I don't have fire and fade. I have get back into transport for 1 CP, which I'm about to spend. Boop.
down to 4.
And then Fugun and his. I didn't even need to get all those fire dragons out, just Fugun.
Yeah.
But Fugun and the fire dragons,
To be fair, that was a bit dirty.
that was absolutely fucking. Fugun normally just like fails to wound, and then the fire dragons do the job. Not this time.
Bitter Pluto, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You were
Thank
slightly
you.
late on interrupting Joe, though.
Thank you, Bitter Pluto.
Joe.
I hope, Bitter Pluto, that you get a tax rebate. It's April, isn't it?
Yeah, big one.
Big one. Let's say like $1,000.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Big one.
big one.
Boom. And what you could do is be very,
Just give
very
all
lovely
of
with
it to us.
No. Actually, there's some things, some really generous people in chat, obviously, all of you are, and you guys are lovely. But there's actually some US plotting going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, they're not charging us tariff rates. It's going the right way. The C49 Seeger and Ash are currently discussing Orc terrain and how to get it here.
Yeah?
Well,
They don't need
postage.
it, don't want
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's just as weighty
Flying
and
squirrel.
the cost of it, and they don't really want to pay for the postage, which is, I don't blame them.
A
Attach
massive,
it to an owl.
a massive trebuchet.
That's
Yeah,
what
Joe
they
would
do.
also actually like an owl, so
That's what they do in Hogwarts. They attach things to owls, don't they?
Yeah.
Choose an owl. Just send an eagle owl.
They're quite strong, the owls in Harry Potter as well, aren't they? That one
Owls-
carries a massive
those are
wooden
all legends.
and brass broom, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, eagle owls are quite strong.
Yeah. It's not an eagle owl. It's like a snowy owl, isn't it?
Snowy owls are relatively strong. The thing is, owls weigh.
Bit light.
Snowy owls weigh fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever held one?
No,
They weigh
could.
not a lot.
not,
You could.
not going around bothering them.
Yeah.
To be honest.
If you're not,
No. Although I see a lot of owls on my drive home.
Do you?
Yeah, they're always because obviously like especially now in the summer it's warmer. They're all out just eating roadkill. Like
they're a
between-
nightmare. They are an absolute nightmare to play 40k against.
Yeah.
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 What
But
owls?
I think
Because you say two its, and they say two.
yeah. And
I'm shooting him. Who?
but I'll tell you what, when I drive home tonight, if I see one, I'll grab one.
Wow.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't, Joe.
Yeah, grab an owl, train it to fly to eastern US, pick up some terrain and then fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Easy job.
Easy job.
Nipped.
Get the hell back. Jack, guys, you're legends. Keep plotting.
They have also invented planes and boats.
They are, but we've already established how to pay for those, Joe.
Yeah.
Much easier if you just steal an owl and train it.
Much easier.
Or, right, what you can do, right, is get a job as an air hostess.
Yeah,
Right, and they pay you to fly
This
here.
sounds even easier then.
Yeah.
Great.
And then you get on the plane, you have to work for like 12 hours, but they pay you for that time.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
fucking happy today because Jane's eyes clapping cheeks no matter what. I'm happy.
So,
Right,
Mr.
Mr. Problem Ding Dong.
Dempsey, big scores. How did you do on no prisoners?
Little behind.
Oh,
Max
behind.
no prisoners.
So just the 3 on the behind, and then max.
I think
no
it's
prisoners
2 on behind.
Is 3.
Oh, all right. And then max no prisoners for 5.
I've been going and getting the cards because I don't remember any of the scores, so I'm checking it out.
Back in the lead
getting
just.
Yeah, unless they've FAQ'd it since the cards came out, which probably is.
But Joe's out primarying me now because what I should have done is I should have towed on with these jet bikes onto the objective.
so you were scared. Well, to be honest, my base would have covered it. Where they
Well,
are
I
now.
could have towed on here.
Yeah.
Which
Toad of Toad Hall. You can move over there if you want.
no, because I didn't. Because I don't know why I thought I would need to charge all that firepower.
Yeah. But you had to make face for the fire dragons. If the fire dragons got out,
So, but so for sake of argument, if they were there,
Yeah.
right, the fire dragons just get out here.
yeah.
So it's the same,
just do that
same
then?
difference. Yeah, it's fine.
Don't be a little bitch. Just do it.
All right, you're going to call me a bitch. We're going to move it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm forgetting how lethal current Eldar are.
So Seeger's now defining that he's going to go get some diving lessons and airdrop himself in.
Yeah.
Fair.
Halo jump.
Definitely
To be
cheaper.
fair-
Definitely cheaper than just postage.
If you turn up, you can stay, play a game. Joe will give you a reach round, hug. You know, that's
Right, cool. We're good.
We're into Gimp turn 3.
Gimp turn 3.
Jojo, would you like some secondaries?
Yes, please.
Please fuck him.
I can give you some good ones. Assassinate and behind the lines.
Behind's not great for him, but Assassinate's okay.
Yeah, but they're
Because
good
Jane's here on her own now. Lucius can go and fucking smash Jane's back doors in.
Yeah.
Giggity.
we can see what Lucius can do.
That's probably on the hub somewhere.
But if he does that, right, he's in the shittest position ever in your turn.
He is in danger, but he
He
does
is
get
there,
you 5 points.
waving his arse
So he
in
gets,
your
it's a
face.
10-point swing though, because he gets you 5 points for Assassinate and stops me from scoring 5 points on Primary.
Yeah.
So it is a 10-point swing.
It's basically a sex swing, isn't it?
It is a sex swing, yeah. And we get to watch Lucius penetrate Jane. That's on the hub somewhere.
I'm going to do some moving.
How's your primary score?
I hold 2 objectives.
Still with the 2.
I don't know if it's a hold more.
No, it's
No,
hold,
it's just
hold 2, hold 3.
1, 2,
Oh, okay,
3.
yeah. So I hold 2.
5 points for each.
Yeah.
Max 15.
Reach around.
Can you find out if you can banish your home objective, Brom? I don't think you can, but can you find out
I
for
will
me?
check.
I think you can. Should we just pretend that I already have?
If you can, then Joe and I can add 1 to our primaries, our secondaries as well.
These guys are going to advance a mighty 5.
Does not say anything about No Man's Land.
So if it doesn't, then just give Joe and I an extra point on secondaries for banners, because we would have just both banned our home objective.
Yes. At the end of each player's turn, if a
no
battle line
Marines.
unit from their
this
army
guy.
is within range of an objective marker that player controls, that unit raises a banner
Have you
on
got
the
a
objective
round
marker.
terrain?
Around.
Or up
yes,
and over.
Yes, Mum. Jesus.
Why don't you get an unfair fucking distance on me? I need to try and fight. I need to try and control that engagement.
How many
with
did
him.
you want?
1 each on secondaries, mate. You might as well add his to his cleanse and add mine to the. I don't know. It doesn't matter really. To the behind enemy lines. Just because we've got battle line units on our home objective, so we would have just banned because you just do it at the end of the turn. It's not an action. It completes immediately.
There you go. I put
So-
yours on behind and his on cleanse.
Perfect. Thank you. There you go, Joe. You got an extra point.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
It makes all the difference here, Joe.
It does. Makes a lot of difference.
Lucius unit.
In the chat phase, we have one of the gifted memberships from I Know What You Did Last Roll.
What did I do?
Rolled. Thank you very much for the gifted. Every gift is very much appreciated. We are on the 53 of the 100 that we were aiming for.
On
So-
53.
We're on 53. We have peaked over halfway. Chat, you're amazing. We're at 255 of the likes against 513 concurrent viewers at the moment. That is a big spike.
513.
513. 520.
Jesus.
520 people.
It's my incredible humour with my owl song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say about you. Oh, they got flamers, haven't they?
They have indeed got flamers.
12
JJ, yes.
whole inches.
Yeah, well, I think Lycus is 12 as well. Let me just check for you. Lycus is 12 with her D6 plus 3 twin link, strength 6 minus 2, 1 damage flamers. And then the warp spiders are 12 D6, strength 4 minus 1, 1 damage flamers, all ignores cover.
So
That's a bit shit, isn't it?
oh, you've moved. I will be going back to top down, finding some more angles.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
You don't fancy that, no?
We don't fancy that.
Can you not get out at 12 and still be able to kill me? Surely you can.
Yeah, no, because in terms of line of sight, I can only get out here.
Right,
and
okay.
you positioned yourself tactically.
I stuck him straight in the corner, Joe. I just jumped him
Yeah,
down.
you just fucking slapped him down.
Yeah, I'm not
Bish,
going to
bash,
try and claim any accolade there that wasn't something that I did on purpose, because it wasn't.
Everything we do is on purpose.
We're just going to stay in. So yeah, one unit got out and one unit's going to stay in over there, I think.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Joe, why don't you get them out earlier?
He's frightened of me.
Joe, you're frightened of him.
The thing is though, like I'm
Joe, you scared?
not as manoeuvrable as the Eldar,
No shit.
and I don't have the range of the Eldar.
True story.
So I have to kind of like pace myself.
Yeah, and I don't have the durability of you, so I have to pace myself. So we've got some jostling going on right now.
I can't shoot anything currently,
Good.
so it's just charges. And this Lord Exultant and his friends are going to charge Lady Jane.
Whoa.
Not Lucius.
Not Lucius, no.
Lucius loses fights first in the flawless place, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So she is just over an inch away from the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haha, you have to come through.
Yeah, so
He's
the
got
Lord...
space-
There's all
got-
these people at the other side.
He's got space on the side there. Oh, that's a
4
problem.
inches. I mean, it's enough to get over there.
She's only an inch away from the... Because I had to move towards the centre of the objective. So
Yeah,
what I
you
couldn't do is hug both corners of the wall, because I literally can't do that with the rules.
No.
Rules don't allow me to do that. So what he's got, the other side, where you can see him put them now, is literally enough of a gap to fit the model in. And I couldn't stop that, so, you know. And I'm pretty sure... We'll see. We'll see if he bodies, because I have fights first,
Yeah.
which we've seen what she does to infantry. So she might pick up his unit, but I don't think she picks up him as well.
No.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for.
We were chatting about it earlier. So in the comparison of the two new units that we're trying to show off a little bit right now, in Lucius and Fulgrim,
Yeah.
Lucius better than Fulgrim?
Yeah.
Flat.
Lucius
By
auto
miles.
take, competitively speaking,
Yeah.
right? Only competitively speaking, Lucius auto take, Fulgrim leave at home.
Yeah.
Narrative fun speaking, look how fucking cool he is.
Yeah,
He'd probably bring Fulgrim.
You'll never see Fulgrim at a competitive event ever. He's about 50 points too much for a start.
He fills up a big chunk of your army, though.
So I completely disagree, only because when you take like an event like Beachhead with 200 people, that bottom 50 tables, there's probably a couple of Fulgrims, because those people just take the shit they like.
Yeah.
So you'll see him, you won't see him at top tables.
Yeah,
probably.
you won't see him in the top half. Also,
Top half, okay.
also,
Tom wouldn't take him.
he's fucking massive, which is also a massive problem.
Yeah, it is.
Because his base is so big, if you're going to go to tournaments and stuff. Like, so for instance, over here, his base is so big. Leah, you did this tactically, I can tell.
Obviously.
Right? This gap here, right, can't fit his base in. So I can't charge.
Obviously.
So at tournaments, you're like, cool, I guess I won't charge 90% of your army because I can't put myself in a position where I can.
If they watched my movement phase, they would have watched me measuring from him as well.
Yeah. So
I stepped the avatar back just far enough away that if you've got a
Can't
full
get
6
over him.
inches, still quite the charge.
and he's got huge wings that poke around corners. So and the rules are if you can see part of him, you can shoot him. So if you can see that tiny claw on his wing over there, like you can shoot him. And he's just he's got all the structural integrity of a wet paper bag, you know. Like he'll just fold.
He will, yeah.
Yeah, full glass jaw.
Shall I throw some attacks at you?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a CP.
Yeah? Just the one? You have
Do
two.
I?
Just out. Just
You want to fight on death?
I've got 2, haven't I?
Yeah, but does the Lord not make it 1 cheaper?
No.
My lord!
Oh.
No,
No, it doesn't.
No, he gives me lethal hits.
Oh.
He's gonna go Pete Tong
You're gonna
this
sell-
phase. He's gonna get his +3 attacks
Okay.
and +1 damage.
Spending 1, yeah?
Oh no, it's +1. It's +3 attacks and +1 AP. I'm gonna spend.
He doesn't
That's
know what to
normally
do. He's
good,
on the
though.
ropes. He doesn't know what to do. He
that-
charged me. You should have thrown Lucius in.
I'm gonna spend a CP.
Did you not?
For -1 to hit. No, because what happens, right, is Lucius goes over there, kills her, and then he's stood there with his fucking arse out in front of his entire army.
Did you run Lucius with a squad, though, didn't you?
I'm not
Yeah,
going
but
to
it
lie
doesn't
to
matter
you,
if
though.
he's low nop.
I'm not going to
'cause
lie
he can
to
get
you.
within 12 inches of me.
I'm not going to lie to you, Joe. With the speed I have, where he is now, he's got his dick out
Yeah,
in front of my
it
entire army.
doesn't matter. But there's a wall, you know?
That doesn't also matter to me.
Yeah.
So we're here to show off
It's fine.
Lucius and...
Jane's going to have a go at your unit.
Yeah.
We'll see if you can go
So you're
for
not
One
spend-
CP, -1 to it.
my one's hit.
Yeah.
Do you force me to spend a CP now?
You've got 5.
I mean, you have all the CP in the world.
You could just...
When you're shooting phase or the fight phase, aspect warrior unit, yeah. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 CP as well.
Does she have the aspect warrior?
She does. I just checked.
Yeah.
For warrior focus, with warrior
she not
focus, this will be interesting as well into the demon princes. With warrior focus, until the end of the phase, it is 1 CP by the way for aspect warrior or avatar arcane unit when you shoot or fight. Until the end of the phase, each time a model in your unit makes an attack, you can ignore any or all modifiers to that attack's ballistic skill, weapon skill, strength, armor penetration, and damage characteristics, and/or any or all modifiers to the hit roll.
So you can ignore the -1 he's just put on.
Yeah.
I can ignore everything.
Yeah, he spends 1 CP.
Just ignore everything.
Ignore. You know?
Ignore all your rules.
Yeah.
2s. I'm rerolling 1s to wound again, as always.
Yeah. That's good because you rolled 3 1.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to say it out loud.
Yeah.
So you're safe. I can't bother your whole unit. 3s, rerolling 1s. 2 2s. She's tired now. -3.
So 2,
3.
3, 6s.
She bodies 3.
She kills 3 and they're stood behind this wall.
Say Lucius would have been dead.
No, you wouldn't have.
No.
She'd have killed 1 and a
No,
bit
wouldn't.
flawless blades, maybe.
Thank you, Evan for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Evan, you're absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Hashtag, if you ever want me to say your name properly, then just
To
let us know.
Manello. Do, 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 do.
To Manello.
So for Hamp 5, you say?
For
What?
the 5?
5 gifted, yeah.
Come on, hope me.
Um,
Come on, Popeye Hope.
I hope that they remake your favourite computer game in new modern day graphics.
What would it be if they could remake yours?
Or it'd be Bioshock, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah, I feel like because Bioshock 1 Bioshock 1's the best.
What about you, Brum?
Yeah.
I instantly went to Halo.
I instantly went to our time on Battlefield Bad Company 2.
It was a very close.
There is one game though
It was very close.
that I do like. Bioshock I like playing anyway, so it doesn't need to have a remake because I play it like basically
So
every
Bad
year.
Company 2 is not my favourite, but that's the one I'd like to see remade.
If I was going to pick a game to be remade, and I feel like it's overdue, is Rainbow Six Vegas
Yeah.
2.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah. Although I think that's hasn't yet. It's had remake.
No, but they've made
Snakey,
later ones
Snakey
really
is out
good.
soon.
They've made really good later
Remake
ones.
Snakey, yeah. That was a great game. I love that one.
It's coming out soon. The remake.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
The Command and Conquer series we went through last time. I'm a big fan of that, but you
So-
don't really need graphics for that.
My Lord Exultant hits you on 2s with sustained. Good. He's missed once, but he's rolled 2 6s. He's only strength 7. And your toughness?
Elf.
Elf. So strength toughness 4.
No, Elf.
Well, it's alright, because I've got Lance. It'd be 2s anyway.
Was that you just trying to show the rule off?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So what you're saying is just roll 8 4+s
Yeah.
and watch you pull the remaining of your hair
And
out.
he's only damaged 2. he does 8 damage.
She does die. She only has 5.
Sad times.
I mean, I feel like she's done her job, though.
Yeah, and what's interesting is I actually get to use the infracted special rule, the icon of excess.
I have a question.
17, Your Honour.
In the order of operations, it's your go, isn't it, Mr. Dempsey?
No, it's Joe's go.
My
It's
turn.
Joe's go. So Joe would have played. So when you play your strat, would be in response to him, so he loses his CP. It's not you playing it first, then him playing it. There's no like order of operations in that sense.
Well, it's my turn.
Or is it just you play, react, go?
Yeah, so he wouldn't have spent his one if I hadn't spent mine.
Yeah, exactly.
And my stratagem specifically says, in your shooting or fight phase, it doesn't say... Wait, hang on.
Doesn't say at the start of the...
A unit from the army has not been selected to fight. So it depends on when he would spend his stratagem.
Yeah.
Because depending on when he spends his stratagem, I would have spent it anyway if I knew he had a -1 CP and I've only got Jane on the table. He could then choose to not spend the -1 if his happens when he selects it to fight. So he could get a CP back. I'd spend it anyway if I know he's got that CP in the pocket to do a -1 to hit. So if his says when it's selected to fight...
Yeah. But yours has
Or
been
is it start the fight
target,
phase?
isn't it?
For -1 to hit. Because I fight first, I select my model to fight first.
Fight phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets.
An enemy unit has selected its targets.
So I have to do my CP first.
So you get yours back.
So you get yours back.
That's the
that make
thing
sense?
I've just been chatting about.
Because I would go, I'm picking a unit that's not yet fought, Jane.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a CP on warrior focus, so I ignore all modifiers. You then go, I've been selected as a target, but there's no point me spending my CP because you've just done that.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have spent it in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's the logical order.
Yeah.
And because I've killed a unit, I can use my icon of success. Like when my unit kills a unit in the shooting phase or the fight phase, I take a leadership test. If I pass,
Get a CP.
I get a CP. Banging. Gain a CP.
Cool, I'll take the other one away.
What do you mean the other one? No, I get it back. I'm up now.
You're on 3!
I'm on 3 now. Not that I can use it to do anything currently. Let's have a find
I
out.
think I'm on 5.
Just checking. I know we're pretty cash here, so things kind of go in a weird order, but chat sometimes try to keep us honest when they get the...
I should be on more.
You're on 4.
Should be on 5. Spent 2. 1 to get back in transport.
Yeah.
1 over here, just now. I get 2 in my turn, 1 in his turn. We've got 3 of his turns, 2 of my turns.
I've added yours at the start of your turns each time.
Maybe I spent another one that I've forgotten about.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Bang, you're right.
Bang.
It is 4.
The day's gone.
That's why I didn't take off my tracker. Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you. Are we done, Mr. The J?
I'm done now.
Oh! Big score.
What's occurring?
Oh, I've lost my
So I get assassinate for 5.
You do.
I don't get behind.
And you can't discard it for a CP.
I'll discard it anyway because it's poo.
It is for your army, yeah. It is true.
There's no like obviously apart from the demon princes, which are really fast. There's no like fast unit in the army that's like expendable.
Now I go up to 6, Mr. LeBron.
You do. And
I go up to 4. Ooh.
marked for death, an overwhelming farce.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, keep them both, definitely, even with whatever he marks for death. Although I guess I could chuck that one away. What are you marking for death, Jay?
Fulgrim.
No.
Come on!
Although
That's a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a
oh
fucking
no,
bad
how
idea.
far does
He's going to die anyway. You might as well give away the points.
how far does the wave serpent move? And then get him up?
14 plus D6 plus 1.
14 plus D6
So
plus
15
1.
plus D6.
Yeah.
And then I can disembark 3.
Yeah.
And then
They're going 20
Few can
inches,
add
mate.
6 inches to the range of all
Yeah,
the
but
metal
he's on the
weapons.
other side of that building, which is
They're going 20
Oh, they're not.
inches.
Oh, no, they're not getting to him.
Yeah, so
No,
probably
it's just the Avatar and Eldari that can get to him.
so I'll pick Fulgrim.
Woohoo!
We'll pick that fight.
Okay.
Um,
Now I can't get rid of it because that's cool.
Yeah.
these noise marines
Yeah.
and
The guys on the
The Rhino.
objective.
The Rhino.
the rhino.
Oh, Joe. Just for Tom.
Yeah. Our heroic
How many
unit.
wounds are Noise Marines?
2.
2 wounds each.
That's why they're only 135 points because they die like little bitches.
Toughness 5.
Not those. I'll pick those noise marines. These noise marines, rhino, Fulgrim.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Okay.
Not bad, actually. Nice
Toughness 5. Yeah, I'm just wondering if Lycus's unit can body them.
Or the ones in next
The one
to
in
Rhino.
Joe's, the one in Joe's deployment zone.
Yeah.
So Rhino, Noise Marines, Fulgrim.
Yeah.
I may keep him because I think it's cool.
Sweet.
So I'm here for it. I'm here for
And
cool stuff.
overwhelming farce.
Kill units and objectives.
Kill units on objectives.
Right, okay, beautiful. I'm into it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chat. You've got a bit quiet. You're not helping me.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's the range of noise marines? Oh, they're good in Overwatch.
18. And yes, that unit specifically. 3 shots each with sustained.
Fucking fuck.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I'm going to fucking glue these bases and I'll get so pissed off with them.
Yeah.
Fucking hate it.
Well, I've got a plan for their bases.
So I'm 18 away, okay?
Yeah. Or 18.1.
18.1, yeah.
I have got a plan for their bases to make sure they're not awful.
Which puts all of their guns in range.
In chat, we have been talking about some other games that they would have liked to see. We've had Metal Gear Solid 3 from a grey name. Once you're a different coloured name, I might read it out. Then again, it's actually very difficult. So maybe gifting that name a membership will mean I have to at some point. We've also had Dawn of War 1 Freelancer.
Dawn of War Dark Crusade, I'd like a new upgrade, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Which one's
remake.
Delta?
Is the remake. So I've not played it. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Also came from
Need for Speed Underground.
Same grey name. Same grey name.
Need for Speed Underground is the only reason why any human being would ever want to own a Honda Civic. But that game made a lot of... That game basically sold a lot of Honda Civics to teenage boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one of my staff had his handbrake break, the button on his Honda Civic. No one has them anymore. You can't buy them in you can't get them those bits in scrap yards.
Yeah. Also, Need for
a lot
Speed
easier when you drive it
Underground. I used to work at Butlins in the arcades, and there's like 6 arcades all over the Butlins site. Every single one had a Need for Speed driving simulator in it, and it was incredible. Because on adult weekends, none of the adults were coming in, but you had to staff the arcade rooms. So I'd just sit there driving around in my Honda Civic, and it had the most incredible soundtrack ever. Especially introduced me to the song "Only" by Static X.
Yeah.
Oh, great song.
Oh, that was a great song, Joe.
Yeah.
Fan of that one. Okay, so.
Obviously, I'm -1 to hit. Although, you ignore it. They've got flamers, and he's going to come over and punch me.
And I could also spend the CP on him to ignore it as well, the one I just spent.
Yeah, so I might as well just take fight first this time. Come and fight me, brah.
So they spent a battle focus token for +2 move. He spent a battle focus token for +2 move. They flew their 14 inches, but stayed 18.1 inches away. I'm going to spend a battle focus token on here now when I flick it when I move to turn off Overwatch.
On the flicker.
On Lycus's unit.
Flick the bean, yeah.
They can move. They fly. I think they fly 12.
12, I think.
Splinter Cell.
They fly
See, I
good.
never really liked the original series, but when Splinter Cell Double Agent came out, the last where you had a co-op mode, that game blew. I loved it so much.
So hard.
Oh, there's that golden. I feel like it's a golden period for Tom Clancy games when you had obviously the Splinter Cell, you had Rainbow Six, you had Ghost Recon. Like Ghost Recon Future Soldier when that came out, great game.
Yeah.
Great game. I have much love.
It was
for
a really
Splinter
good
Cell
game, but it
games.
was very complicated when you had to keep switching to what you were controlling and.
Yeah, because you had to on the Ghost Recon games, you could control where your squad went and where they looked, and you could like sometimes. split
breaching
between.
a room was amazing.
Good.
So,
And you
Anyway,
could like use the little.
back
thing
to
under the
40k.
door.
Eldari, start the shooting phase will Doom, Fulgrim.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Lycus and the way the fight the
Thunderbums.
yeah, those chaps, those cheeky chaps. So on the one hand, what I want to do is go after in here because it's a mark for death unit. But I actually don't think I can do it
Why?
because there's 5 flamers that are only strength 4.
Yeah, I'm toughness 5. If 5 flamers, 5d6. So I've got 2.
But they're strength 4. Oh, toughness 4, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if I could just take them off you, I just stop you from scoring 5 points.
True.
So it's probably a better play overall. So what we'll do is we'll start with her, and we're just going to flame the Tormentors. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to just check on the actual spiders first to see if the Exarch's Death Spinner is different.
Oh, by the way, the objective that Fulgrim's on is
different.
sticky. He didn't make it sticky. The tormentors that were on it at the start made it sticky.
Okay.
He is in range, good. Because his Death Spinner is a shorter range. The Death Weavers are twin link there, so I need to do those separately. And then I need to do Lycus separately as well, because she's different. So she is D6 plus 3, auto hits, ignores cover, torrent, twin linked. I obviously will be rerolling ones to wound, because
What's flamethrower?
because of my flamer.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 3 is more than 5. So I've hit you 8 times. Strength 6 means I wound you on 3s, but she's twin linked rather than
That's
just
good.
reroll 1s.
That's good, because that was not a stellar roll.
So that was already a wound. So 2 failed. So 6 wounds, sir. At -2, 1 Dimaggio.
Take 3, killed 1.5.
Yep. Then we have the normal Death Spinners, which are 4d6 for 10, 15, 16, which is not too shabby, to be fair, off of 4 dice. So 16, which is above the average. These are strength 4, so only 4s. Not twin linked. I reroll 1s because
Because you're an aspect.
I'm an
Because you're an ass.
aspect.
Absolute arse.
So another one. That is 5, 10, 11. And these, you'll be glad to know, Joe, are a mighty -1, ignores cover.
So 4s. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. 1 is alive.
And then I have the Exarch's Death Weavers, which is D6, whoop, for just the 3 actually. Strength 4, so 4s, but these are twin links. I reroll all wounds.
That's good.
So I've wounded you twice, and these are AP1, ignores cover.
Kills him. To the wound. Yeah.
That was definitely a better choice than taking on the Noise Marines, I think.
Oh, much better.
Over here, these 5 Dark Reapers are going to shoot into this unit over here.
Boo.
Boo. I will hit you on...
I would like to petition Games Workshop to let the Lord Exultant join Peerless Blades. Because
I'm going to hit you on 3s.
because no one else can join them. And they're like that.
Can they get into rhinos?
No.
There was a question
Choose
about
your
that
own
in
ones.
chat earlier.
4 wounds, sir.
They can only get into Land Raiders.
4 wounds, -2, so I think you have to do them separately because you're 4 pinfall on the Lord.
Yeah, so 5s.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
That's good. And again? No, you killed them.
I killed the 2 normal
The
Ghibli
2
Wigglers.
helpers.
Cool, cool, cool. Which means I'll use the twin Bright Lance from the arse end of the Wave Serpent and the Shuriken Cannon. Shuriken Cannon first. 6s are... Oh, no rerolls.
Are
This is
nothing.
not an aspect. Strength 6 are 3s. No wounds. And then the twin Bright Lance. 3s. Hits. 2s with a reroll. We're good.
A 4.
AP good.
All good.
We're good. Okay, cool.
Boom.
Okay. The Avatar. I'm going to spend a CP
Yep.
for... this is a ballsy move because you've got a 4-up invulnerable. So for Doom Inescapable. Okay?
Mighty Explosion.
My range goes to 18. My damage characteristic changes to 8 if I successfully wound you. All right? Normally, I'd more likely be using this for vehicles because the AP4 means you probably do the damage.
Yeah.
And you've got a 4-up invuln. But I need to chip some damage off
Well, he's
of you
got
first.
16 wounds, so 8 is just flat halves him immediately.
Yeah, so I hit you on a 2 with sustained hits D3.
Yeah.
Cool. I am strength 16, so I wound you on 3s.
threes, yeah.
Reroll 1s because
Yeah.
that's what I'm.
Do you get plus on the wound for Doom?
I do get +1 a wound for Doom, so it's 2s. But I rolled a 1. But I pick reroll 1s. I have wounded you.
Boom.
It's not devastating. It's AP4.
A 4. Come on, Fulgrim. CP reroll, obviously. Come on, Fulgrim. Yay.
That was worth the CP, I think, Joe.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, I did check to make sure that my melter guns, my flamers, and Eldrad were all in range of you as well. Eldrad first. Hits you on a 2. Again, no rerolls in this unit because they're not an aspect. Anti-character 4+. I've wounded you. AP puts you on your invuln,
Nope.
A 1.
which is D6 damage for Eldrad. Eldrad does 4 to you.
Down to 12.
Good start.
It's not 8 though.
It's not 8.
It's not 8.
That was the right one to
with
reroll.
the CP. But I also pulled a reroll out of him. He's done his reroll now.
Yeah.
4 flamers from the Warlocks. So 4d6.
I'd rather reroll the flat damage 8 one, though. That's
So
fine.
8, 10 plus 8 is 18. These Warlock Flamers have done work
Plus
for me
8
every
is
game.
mental.
So it's plus 2 per Warlock.
Yeah.
Because you get +1 for every Psyker in the unit
Yeah.
to the strength and to the number of attacks to a maximum of +2, which is why they become strength 7. So they've all hit you. Strength 7 would be 5s, right? I go to 4s because Doom.
Yeah.
The fucking dirty bastards. Oh, okay, right, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Flamer wounds.
Well, that's how many wounds he has.
At AP 1, damage 1.
12. 3 up saves. Come on, Fulgrim. He takes 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So he's down to 9.
I then have 2 Melter Guns that will hit you on 3s. Both have hit.
Yeah.
Their strength 9, so 5s, 4s because Doom. They've both wounded.
Oh.
They're AP good.
4s. Pass fail.
Yep, and they're D6 damage because I'm not in melter range. 5.
5. He's down 5, 7, 8, 9. He's down to 4.
Good job you rerolled that 8 damage.
I'm
Dead.
really glad that one unit of Guardians with some little Psychers in it can do
They have their
12
flamers.
damage.
They have their flamers still.
Yeah.
They're in range for 6 auto hits. Would
But
be
it's all right. He can withstand the shooting output of a Warhound Titan. Fuck me dead.
1 wound, mate, because 6s to 5s. Yeah, you're
good.
fine. Okay. But I can see your wings and base with my Dark Reapers there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend another CP, Brom,
Yeah.
on sustained hits. And I'm going to use my aspect token to make it lethals as well. And hope I get some 6s.
Yeah.
No 6s. Worth a try.
Yeah.
So it goes, 10 would go from 5s to 4s.
Yeah.
Right, rerolling 1s. You're good.
All
Look at
good.
that. You're fine.
Oh, he's fine. He's all right with his 4 wounds left.
He's got fights first, though, isn't he?
He does.
So he could still body the Avatar. He can body a Warhound Titan in 1 turn, Joe. So
He
should be fine
can.
with
He
the Avatar.
can. And he can kill. And he can kill the lion super easy, even though he's literally the best Primarch in the game.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Good old war cunts. Com. Right. Now we've got some shining spears, some spears that are shining into Lucius's unit, right?
Yes.
Your flawless blades are 3 wounds each, right?
They are.
Okay. So we'll start with the laser lance and the star lance. So 2 laser lances first, because they're 3 damage each. Will hit you on 3s, strength 6, your toughness 5.
I am toughness 5.
Yeah.
So I'll reroll 1s to wound again. Okay. So I hit you on 3s. I've hit you twice.
Nice.
Strength 6 would be 3s to wound you. Reroll 1s to wound. I've wounded you once. It's -2.
A 5.
3 damage.
Ah, 1 died.
And then the Star Lance is the same. So I'll hit you on 3s with the 1. I've hit you. Strength 9, so 3s you're rolling 1s because aspect.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. Good.
Perfect number.
I do have a Shuriken Cannon, which hits you on 3s. 6s are lethal. And strength 6, so 3s, rerolling 1s. Cool. I've wounded you at AP 1. 2 damage.
2 damage, down to 1.
And then I have 2 Shuriken Catapults.
Full of cats.
Hit you on 3s. Oh my god, I'm rolling lots of 1s and 2s here.
Well, you got it all out on Fulgrim, didn't you?
So 5s with a reroll because twin linked.
Oh.
I don't wound you. That's not a massive problem, but I would have rather they were dead. We can live with it. I think we can live with it. Do they have grenades? No, that would have been broken.
No.
Good. Okay.
I don't remember them being on the model.
So now, you got some CP?
I've got 3.
He does have 3.
Okay. The Shining Spears are going to charge Lucius's unit.
Tight.
They're not.
Oh, that's bad.
Do I want to... Do I care, or do I just let them die? Because the Avatar is a charge I really want to make over there. Although I guess if you move Fulgrim towards me, I just overwatch you and he dies anyway. Or does he die? That's the problem, Jay.
Well, Fulgrim kills everyone in the game.
What we're going to do is we're going to leave... We're not going to
You should charge him. You should not be a little bitch.
I've got it's the cooler thing to do. I've got a 6-inch charge into Fulgrim with the Avatar. I'm not going to spend my CP to reroll that charge, that was double 1. I'm going to use the Avatar's charge instead.
Yeah.
6 inches. I didn't need the reroll,
You didn't need it.
but that I should have rolled his charge first.
Yeah.
Can you get him so that you can turn around and face the camera? Joe, come on, fuck's sake.
No, he's fighting now. He can face
He's
the camera.
fine. He's being a lad. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, but He's Fulgrim. He's showing off to
Right,
the
cool.
camera.
Fulgrim kills an avatar in the book, so Games Workshop like, yeah, done, nipped.
This is the fight everyone asked for.
Yeah.
Fulgrim versus the Avatar.
This is for you, chat.
Fulgrim, the man holding 3 swords, has 6 attacks
I
with his 4 arms.
will
he
spend
also
one.
drops a dice.
I will spend 1 CP
Yeah.
to fight on death.
Puts you down to 3.
Right.
Okay, Joe.
I hit you on 2s.
You do.
Come on, Fulgrim. Let's see what you do.
I've missed once, but I rolled a 6, so I get my because he has sustained built in.
But
Yeah.
it gets the lethal as well, though, doesn't it?
No, because I didn't charge.
Oh,
You charged me. I'm strength 14.
I think you're gonna have to
I-
declare it every time.
I'm now only toughness 11.
So 3s. I failed 2.
You don't get anything extra. Can't re-roll stuff.
I can spend a CP to re-roll it.
Walcom said he was amazing. Come on, he must have another stat. No,
Do I let it go?
no built-in one. You don't need it.
No, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. 4 wounds should be enough. You know?
I have 4 up in vulnerable saves because I'm the
Yeah.
Avatar. I failed all 4 for you, Joe, to make it cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're half damaged, though, aren't you?
I do half damage, yeah.
I'm D6 plus 1.
Yeah, it's not great.
That is not great.
Pretty shit. So the best I could do is 4 each, at the most, because it's 7 half plus 1 basically.
Yeah.
'Cause you round up on the halves. Okay.
Thank you, Demogorgon, for the 20 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Demogorgon. I hope that you win an all expenses trip to Greece.
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 That
A
was-
nice bit, like Athens or something.
Yeah.
One where you don't have to like do a poo into like a bin because they don't have like good toilets there, do they?
Yeah.
Right.
One of those.
Yeah.
Kev,
You
I
have
hope wanted
done.
that.
You have done a total
Of 12 damage
of 12 damage
after the modifiers.
after my modifier.
Yeah. How many wounds you got?
14.
14.
So do you want to take that 2 with a CP and re-roll it?
Well, no, because
You would need to get good, Scrub.
well, no, I'd have to roll.
A 5.
Yeah.
You need a 5
It's a
plus.
1 in 3 chance.
It is a 1 in 3 chance. If you roll a 5 plus on that 2,
Let's do it. We're gonna roll it because you're gonna fucking clap me anyway.
maybe. I don't know if I do.
So
4 ups are swinging, isn't they?
What did you get? 14. He got 14.
He's
damage.
got 12 damage.
12 damage. He
I'm
needed-
14 wounds.
I was gonna roll a 5.
If he rolls a 5 plus, kiss the 6, like I
Right.
always do.
Right. I'll kiss.
Put
I'll
your slobbery
kiss-
fucking mangy face. There we go.
Right. Right. This dice roll is to prove Warcom right. Realistic. Isn't it?
Demogorgon's hope for you, Joe, is that Fulgrim doesn't suck. Come on, roll
Come
a
on,
good one.
Fulgrim! I rolled a 3, so it got much worse actually.
So
Well,
it goes down to
it's still
2, up to 1. So you
Well,
gain
it
the
goes
wound.
4.
Four goes to
Basically, it's
2.
4 damage that goes to 2.
No, because
No, it's 3 damage. Do you? So you? Because this is the melter gun problem, isn't it? With halves.
you apply the modifier after I halved, don't
Yeah.
you, surely?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the 3 goes to 2,
adds
so
the
back
1
to
to
3.
3. Yeah.
So
You've done 13
no, I've done
damage.
13. He's got a wound left.
He has got a wound left.
Walk online, can
You have nearly killed him. Now he's going to fight you, though.
Yeah. But you're poisoned now.
Oh, he's going to die now, no matter what.
But does he?
But he gets to fight you first.
So that's a roll of 4 plus.
We do, yeah. 6 attacks, right? I am now -1 to hit as well. Because I'm wounded.
Yeah.
If I hit you on 3s.
Fight back.
What's your toughness?
11.
Do you have feel no pain?
No. Otherwise, I would have rolled them.
Well, I thought you had a feel no pain. You forgot about it.
No. No, because that would mean he might be worth his points.
What I'm thinking is, right? What I'm thinking is, I could go to his 12 attacks. Now I've wounded, but I'm only wounding you on 4s then because I'm strength 8.
Yeah.
So it's definitely 3 divided by 2 plus 1. That's what.
Yeah.
Check that, and
Yeah.
that's been FAQ'd.
I don't know,
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that was the way that it was. It's
but
not.
bod mass, isn't it?
It's bod mass.
Divide and then add.
Yeah. Not add then divide.
If chat are telling me it's wrong, it's much better for me.
Yeah. It's a
I
lot
think they changed it so that the pluses come
Also-
after the division.
Chat, I don't want to tell him about it. I don't. Not
What?
you. I don't want to tell him. I don't
Tell
want
me
to tell
what?
him.
Tell me what?
Wait, Joe's not finished.
It's got more attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got extra attacks.
There's a tail, Joe!
Oh, he's got a tail, hasn't he?
Has a whippy tail.
He has a whippy tail. Well, that's why he killed the Warhound, wasn't it?
I actually forgot about the whippy tail.
Right?
Come on, Joe.
6 attack sitting on 2s.
It'll be interesting as to see whether...
He only hit 4.
Does he not go down when he's on 4 wounds remaining?
Oh, he does.
Oh.
I'll just do the whole thing again. Fuck it.
Let's start again.
Let's start
Also,
again.
the chat are claiming it is
It got better for you.
not.
We don't know that, do we? We just don't know. We don't know, do we?
Apparently, it's different to Melter.
See, it got much shitter.
Oh, much worse.
Right, because only 2 have gone through now.
It's the damage is worked out into a number, and then you divide it by 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not Melter 2, which is added on afterwards.
Right, okay, so he's done
Yeah.
2 damage to me now instead of the 13. Thanks, chat.
He
Thanks,
did.
chat. Fuck all of you in the.
No. They didn't tell you that he degrades at 4 wounds.
No, that was me, because I looked at the avatar and I was like, if I degrade, he degrades.
Right, chat. You are right. He is wrong.
5s.
But
I think. No, what's your toughness?
Bodmas is
11.
So 3.
You are right. And
mine is
eventually
1.
it'll catch up in your
2.
Stop telling me
Damage?
you're wrong.
1.
Okay, so instead of losing 13 out of 14 wounds, we re-rolled it because Joe forgot he was -1 to be hit.
Yeah.
-1 to hit, sorry, because
Yeah.
he's wounded. So we re-rolled the whole thing. He got more sustained off,
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then didn't roll any
but
wounds.
instead I only took 4 wounds
Yeah.
instead of 13.
That's slightly less. But what we have worked out is the D6 plus 1 is D6 plus 1 equals a number. Then we half it
Yeah.
to work out whether it kills an avatar, which
So
it
now
doesn't.
the avatar, who is not as many points as Fulgrim, is now going to fight you back, Joe. Now,
Yeah.
because I've doomed you, I'm 2s to hit, 2s to wound. Would you rather I reroll 1s to hit or 1s to wound? I'll let you choose.
Doesn't really matter.
Which one would you like?
Either hit.
Hit then. Okay, cool. Hit.
Reroll ones to hit.
Yeah,
Do
2s
we
to
roll,
hit.
do we not re-roll both?
No, I get to pick one or the other.
Oh.
I did roll a 1 to hit.
There you go.
I've now hit you
That
all
was
the
a
time.
6, though. So it's
He's winning on 2s.
I now strength 16, so it would be 3s. Do makes it 2s. There you go.
5.
5. The AP, you don't care because 4 up invulnerable save. You failed 2.
Oh, look. Well, what's your damage?
D6 plus 2 on each.
Well, he's fucked. He's dead already.
I have done a total of 6 plus 4 is 10, 12
Yeah.
damage. I did what you did to me
So
before.
realistically, and the thing that surprised no one, Fulgrim fucked it. Right? Deadly demise. Nothing.
I mean, it didn't help that he was a bit wounded when he went in.
I am still poisoned though,
okay.
so over the next 10 turns I might die.
Yeah. On a 4+, he might take D3. He
So-
might take D3 mortal wounds.
So what we are saying, chat,
He's
is
don't waste your money.
full wounds Fulgrim going into the avatar first.
Doesn't kill it.
Not being touched does do a lot of damage potentially, and if you roll like Warcom and get 6s, you will kill it.
Yeah, but
if
let's
you-
be clear. He missed once with his swings, or twice with his swings, because he
did.
was -1 to hit. But he got 3 sustains off.
He did.
So he actually hit more than the first time round.
Which is
right?
good.
When he was hitting on 2s. What he
Failed to
did then,
wound.
with his 7 rolls to wound, is he rolled 2 successful wounds out of 7.
Which sucked. And if you just roll 6s, Joe, it would have been better.
It would have been much fun, wouldn't it?
But there's still a thing.
So in the Avatar versus Fulgrim fight,
I think Fulgrim versus anything.
Scott Pilgrim.
If you'd killed him,
Yeah.
if you had killed him,
Yeah.
and Liam spent that CP, which he did spend, he still kills you back.
So I fight death on a 4+.
Yeah.
So I'd have to roll the 4+. So it's a 50-50.
If Fulgrim goes down 50 points to 335,
Joe, shut up. Joe,
maybe.
shut up. If Fulgrim goes down 50 points, and we're talking about competitive Emperor's Children,
You don't take him
You're
anyway.
still taking more Flawless Blaze and not taking Fulgrim.
Yeah, you don't take him. If he goes, he'd have to be like the 250 mark to be
I legit,
viable.
right.
How
based,
did you not do 42 damage?
based on this bullshit Warcom article that came out on Friday, I legit think that the way he becomes viable is either ridiculous points in a decrease or a change of rules. His rules are just shit.
So if you give him a 5-up feel no pain,
That should have been the walk.
Yeah, okay.
right? Right.
Maybe.
You get rid of the stupid Demon Primarch of Sudesh bollocks, right?
They won't because they've all got that.
Right. Yeah, but it's all of his abilities are self-serving,
Yes.
right? So he
Obviously.
should get rid of it and just go, you fight first,
Who
you're
is-
-1 to hit.
Is anybody else's all self-serving? Is Mortarion self-serving? I don't remember.
No, because his increases auras and it gives rerolls.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's probably
He
fair.
increases plague range, didn't he?
I don't know.
Angron gives a reroll aura.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
Gilliman gives out strats
Yeah,
for
but his would
free
be-
and
yeah, but
he
he's
do
a guy.
O for free.
He's a fucking gimp. So
Yeah, and he's a good guy. So
The
let's go
lion
back to
increases OC.
the lion also does weird things where you have to take, like, you can't do
Yeah,
stratagems and stuff
yeah.
like that.
So the lion's really good. Whereas Fulgrim's is I'm either -1 to hit, I'm -1.
Chaos should be different to loyalists.
But I think like his abilities are what Lucius already has.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah.
I agree.
Lucius already has fight first
Lucius is
and
better.
to feel no pain.
If he's lone up, he has fights first.
Yeah,
he loses it if
doesn't
he's in
have
the
it.
unit.
Yeah.
But you are right.
Yeah, but if you kill his unit, so if you shot and killed Lucius there, if you shot and killed all of his flawless blades, his ability starts in the fight phase.
Yeah, he
So
becomes
if you
lone up.
charge me,
Yeah.
he then gets fight
Fights
first.
Yeah, he does, yeah. I wanted to kill that one flawless blade and leave one alive. That was the perfect
Yeah.
for me. But I didn't kill him and I didn't charge you. Which means we see some new units do something.
Are you done?
I am done, sir, yes.
Cool. How did you do with your marked for death?
Mark for Death, I've done that one.
Yeah.
You did that one.
Yeah.
And the overwhelming fast.
Yeah, I maxed that one too. Yeah.
That was up for 5 as well.
Well, no, you only killed one unit on an objective. Oh, 2. Fine.
And strictly 3 because that was a unit.
Yeah.
So that puts you on some points.
It's close, Joe.
I've never said this before.
Really?
Can you on camera?
This is not right. I pride myself on the good cop, bad cop situation that me and Liam have
I think we're
on our opinions.
I think I'm on 3 CP, Brom.
Right.
You were. I've just updated the round.
No, I think I spent an extra one.
Did you?
Yeah.
I try and see the good side in things.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Screw it. Good.
And I've never said this before. Don't waste your money on Fulgrim. Don't buy it.
From a gaming perspective.
Yes.
From a hobby perspective, he's
Yeah,
beautiful.
right, if you want to build him and paint him, knock yourself out because
Yeah.
he's fucking amazing. You could use him in Heresy. He's
Yeah.
really good in Heresy, right?
Yeah.
But in the game of 40k, he is not worth it.
Well, and I think that's part of what the article was trying to do. I think they may have, because what happened, if you read the satirical first part of that article on Friday,
Yeah.
it was basically a dig at content creators
Yeah.
to a point, right?
How dare you say the truth?
How dare you all review this book and say that fucking Fulgrim's dog shit? It's because he's dog shit.
Yeah.
That's why we've said it. Right? That's essentially what they said. And they kind of tried to word it a bit sarcastically and be a bit funny. Utter tosh!
Yeah.
Look at him beat all these things whilst we did it in our controlled studio
Yeah.
for an article for
Which
Warcom,
no one saw rolling.
which is our advertising platform for all of
Yeah.
our models.
Yeah.
This is why Warcom is great for news, so you know what's coming and you know what's happening. It's great for that. If you're looking at it for information, statistical information, how good or bad things are, flat fucking ignore it. It's why I used to, off camera, so did Joe, go a bit mental at all the MetaWatch articles because they were mostly bullshit. And they just were.
Yeah.
Because you have to realise that Warcom is GW's advertising platform for their products.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's their marketing platform. So
is
they're going to go, Fulgrim's the best. He's fucking shit.
I honestly, because how much did you say he was? 105 quid?
It's
Yeah.
£105
From
plus.
GW?
Yeah. Point pennies, but
Just spend the money on flawless blades.
Yeah.
Well, they're the only thing that's left in stock.
Yeah.
But
Or just fucking buy, what's her name? The demon lady.
Hellbane,
Shalaxi.
yeah.
She's still worse than she was, but she's better than Fulgrim.
Shit's all over Fulgrim.
Yep. She's worse than she was, though. She's been made much worse than Index Demons, and she shits all over Fulgrim.
Yeah.
And she's less points.
it's
not-
comment in chat. Oh wow. Warcom saw Auspex's video and shit themselves.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't see it to the end, did they? Because they'd have been asleep.
Yeah. They probably got an AI review of it.
Yeah, but, that article is trying to put out fires.
Yeah.
And what they actually
100%.
did was fucking pour petrol on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, I do find that happens so often with Warcom articles.
Yeah. They're tone deaf often. Rather than going, we've seen that there's a lot of sort of discourse about Fulgrim. What we're actually going to do on release is drop him by 80 points.
Or just say-
Because 300 to 305 points, he may be viable.
Yeah.
I still think the size of him, he's not, I agree with a lot of what you said about his base size, causes a lot of problems competitively as well. But if they went, we've read a lot of what's been said, we've listened to everything that's been said, we may have got this quite a little bit wrong with his points value, we're going to drop him to 300, 305 points. That, I think most people would read Warcom and be like, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
fair play.
Because
Well
he got
done.
sold out, he would sell out immediately.
Yeah, well done, lads. Good job.
Yeah.
Because he becomes more viable. I don't still think he's competitive, but he becomes a lot more viable for the mid tables.
Well,
right?
because right, because you go, I'm going to my mate's house tonight, going to have a fun game. Do I take Fulgrim? No. Because I'm just going to be really depressed when he dies.
Because I want a fun game.
Yeah, I'm not taking him because I want to have fun.
Yeah, it's a shame because I think as a model he's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I love the Demon Primarchs being back. I kind of want to Pokeball them and have all 4 that I've painted myself.
Yeah.
I've so far painted none ever. I've painted most of Magnus once.
Yeah.
I'd like to give it a go one day, not for any time soon because they're turbo expensive now. And I think as a hobby piece, he's beautiful. I agree with everything you
It's
said about tabletop.
like any Tau unit, any Tau shooting unit that's a half of his points kills him in 1 turn.
We did have during the last turn, while we started the walk-on slap,
bashing.
a super chat from the bestest.
Mr. The Eston?
Yes.
Hey, Eston, how's it going, dude?
He said, hear me out. What if the guy on Warcom who rolled all the 6s for Fulgrim to beat all the big guys to sell the models is actually none other than Toilet Dice Man himself? Think about it. Probably true.
What happened, right, is he was rolling all the attacks, but there was no one else in the room to roll the defensive dice. So he was like, well, they automatically pass.
The thing is,
And they automatically fail.
Fulgrim has 6 attacks into a Warhound, which was the first one they put on the article.
Yeah.
6 attacks, he hits on 2s, right? With sustained hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Logically, all 6 hit.
Yeah,
Because if you hit on 2s, if you go mathematically on a 6 dice, mathematically you get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So that 6 replaces the 1 because sustained you hit 6 times, right?
Yeah.
Mathematically fine. The Warhound is then toughness 13 and Fulgrim is strength 16, 14?
14.
14.
So he wounds on
So
3s.
he wounds on 3s. So out of those same 6 dice, he then wounds him 4 times. He now can't kill the Warhound.
Yeah.
Right? Flat. And then, so 4 have gone through. A Warhound has a 5-up invulnerable save. If we go conservative, he saves one of
It
them.
only gets a 5-up invulnerable save in shooting. However, it's got a 2-up armor save.
And you're AP 3.
Yeah.
So he gets a 5-up save.
Yeah.
So let's be conservative and say he saves 1. 3 go through now. The mathematical average on a D6 is 3.5. All right. Again, we'll be conservative. 2 are 4s, 1 are 3s.
Yeah.
All right. That's 11 plus the 3 because you get +1. What he's done so far, we've been conservative twice, is 14 damage
He hasn't halved it yet.
to a 40 wound monster.
Yeah.
And then he runs and hides and then lets poison take over for the next 20 turns. Right?
Yeah, for the 3-week apocalypse game.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's probably not dying against a Warhound in
The
combat.
Warhound shoots him before he gets there.
Yeah, but in
And
combat,
bodies him.
in the fight
Yeah.
back, probably not going to hurt him in combat.
No, the Warhound won't hurt him in combat, but what the Warhound does as a Titan, he goes, I step back and I shoot you,
Actually,
and
a
you're
Warhound
dead.
can't move back, can't fall back and shoot.
Can it not?
No. The
Titan.
Wait, what?
only Titan
Yeah,
in Warhammer 40k that can fall back and shoot is the Reaver.
yeah.
I think
The
the
Warlock
Revenant can.
No, Warlock can't do
The
it.
Revenant can. The Eldar one.
Oh, the Eldar one, yeah. The Revenant and the Reaver. The Warlord,
I mean, it's also
Yeah.
a Warhound Titan. It just shoots in combat.
yeah.
Well, yeah, can do that.
It's like, and what?
So,
Yeah.
But,
But it is -1 to hit.
we are also talking about 385 points versus 1100 points. So the Warhound logically should kill Fulgrim. The point of the matter is, when they went with some lucky rolling, he can kill him in a turn. With some average rolling, he doesn't kill him in 3 turns. So it's nonsense words what they've said. All right.
actually, I wouldn't mind seeing him up against like another Primarch. That would be quite. Those parts, I think he should be level. He should have a good stuffer.
We've just seen him against Eldar's equivalent of a Primarch.
No, but Avatar's always been better. He's always been slap better than any Primarch.
The Avatar, I get worried against people like the Lion.
The only Primarch that doesn't do super great versus him in combat is probably Gilliman.
Mortarion, because he's only got 5 attacks and 4 damage.
Yeah, but he's got 5 attacks and 4 damage, but he also has a 2-up armor save, a 4-up invuln, and a 5-up feel no pain.
And drops your toughness by 1.
And drops your toughness, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, unless you're -1 to hit.
So-
which he ignores the modifier for, by the way, which they forgot about in Warcom.
Yeah.
So I think those Gilliman is the weakest, but
Doesn't Gilliman have dev wounds, though?
Yeah. She's like, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Oh, and if Fulgrim does somehow kill him, he just stands back up again.
Yeah.
And then kills
And then
Fulgrim.
fucks him anyway.
Yeah.
So basically, what we're saying in our review of Emperor's Children, buy Lucius, but buy Lord Cacophonous if you can fucking get hold of him.
Buy everything that's not Fulgrim.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Or if you want to buy Fulgrim, build him and paint him and put him on the shelf until he gets
Good.
either cheaper or better rules,
Yeah.
then he's ready for when you can use him.
Anywho,
So apparently, Tabletop Titan could be Tabletop Tactics did a video where Gulliman one-shotted him.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, full one-shot.
At all.
And I would have said Gulliman was.
Let's be honest, if he hadn't re-rolled that save against the Avatar and I hadn't have shot any of Eldra's unit, the Avatar would have bodied him in a one as well.
Yeah.
In one go. And he's less points. And Fulgrim had fights first on. The Avatar would have bodied him. So, anyway.
Somewhere in here, we know what turn it is. I can't remember.
It's battle round 4.
It's
Joe's
my turn.
top of battle round 4 for Joe.
Oh, yeah, you needed some secondaries.
He
I
does
have
need
got
some
you
secondaries.
some. Bring it
Down, kill the Avatar, recover assets.
Bring It Down is actually quite achievable, I think.
Do you want to
with
spend
Noise
any
Marines.
CP? No.
How much CP have I got?
Not enough.
You've got 3, I think, in total.
You have 3.
Get rid of recover.
I thought you might. Discard that bastard.
Discarding, recover for
Containment.
containment.
You bitch.
I mean,
Wow, you shouldn't have been a bitch.
it's probably better than recover. In fact, it's a lot better than recover.
It's
but
better
not
than
for your
recover,
current
but in terms
situation.
of, yeah. All right then, so I'm going to do some moving.
We're going to go into a super chat that I did miss, sorry. But we're coming back to you now. Christios Maragatopoulos. I'm really sorry, but I try my best. Love to see Emperor's wild kids on the channel. I'm enjoying them also. I have to say, finally, Demon Princes feel like Demon Princes.
Yeah, they do.
Do you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
Joe's going a bit mental for them at the
Emperor's Children have the best demon princes in the game.
Christios, amazing. I totally agree.
The only one that really kind of compares against it is the demons one, because he gets like the +3 attacks, but
We're not enjoying
Lucius
Emperor's.
unit.
We're not enjoying Emperor's Children here. To
Right.
be very clear, Emperor's Children, I think, have 2 negatives. 2 negatives are simply A, Fulgrim's dog shit and he's their centerpiece. That's a negative. And B, they don't really have enough of a range. And I know it's a new launch. But they don't have enough of a range. What they have released, however, in the army box, the Tormentors, the Infractors, the Lord Cacophonus, the other Lord, Lucius, the Noise Marines, the Flawless Blades are all fucking beautiful. The model range, top to bottom, even the basic infantry, I have really, 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 really had to work hard not to go and buy a load myself that will sit on the shelf for 3 years. Because they're just so pretty. They're so good. And I think, actually, when you take Fulgrim out of the equation, they don't have bad rules. Their rules are quite good.
Yeah. You've got some flavour in the models. Which
I think Lord Cacophonists are perhaps a bit more of an auto take than I first suspected, because they make Noise Marines really, really sing. And Noise Marines need to be overly lethal because they're quite squishy. I think Flawless Blades are quite good, but they're going to be a very tech piece. So I think you can't just kind of throw them at anything like sometimes you can with, say, Blade Guard and get away with it. I think Infractors and Tormentors are going to be a real core of the army. The Tormentors specifically. Precision melter guns are so good. So good. So many armies rely on characters, and if you can start precisioning them out of units with melter guns, that's a really fun way of playing, I think.
Fun in air.
So yeah, my Overwatch is 12 inches, mate.
yeah, it's like I was
Just so you know.
just making sure.
Yeah, of course.
Did you manage to do the stuff you needed to do with the Lucius, Lycos?
Lycus? What do you mean?
That you were aiming to get him in and kill the unit.
I killed the unit that I wanted to kill in the end. I was going to go for the Mark for Death unit. I chose not to. I chose to go for the Toughness 4 unit instead. And that meant I took his home objective off of him. So Joe only had 5 primary points.
Oh, he only had 5. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah.
All right. I did give him the flat 10.
No, he only had 5,
I
mate.
was wrong.
If I'm going to win the game, I had to start trying to swing the primary.
Yeah.
And so it made more sense to try and kill the Tormentors that were on his home objective with my Flamers.
You did only have the 5 yourself, didn't you?
I did only have the 5 so far, yes.
In the last round. You've been double 5 in it.
Do I overwatch him?
There is the man himself. Did you enjoy making him?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Beautiful model. Super easy to build as well.
He's the only one that I'm almost definitely going to buy as a hobby piece.
Yeah,
'Cause
I need
paint
to
him.
knock the colours back on them a bit. I need to hit them with a bit of matte varnish. They're quite shiny.
Are they faces coming out of his armour on the side? Yeah.
Yeah, so his armour's got faces coming out of it. It's super nice.
And the The base is one of our special bases that you like to put them on, yeah?
Yeah, I got that from
Unreal Wargaming,
Unreal Wargaming.
who make the prettiest bases.
Yeah.
And you've moved the one guy that was hidden behind the wall that was in my shot.
Yeah, look at him. He's at the
Again.
bottom now. He's poking his head up. He's like, hello. Hello.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot now.
I know it's weird, but in 40k models move.
Yeah, but not. I thought he'd moved that area, and he hadn't.
Oh, also, Brom, Games
Yeah.
Workshop were watching your battle report when you ran
What?
the Mordaka detachment.
Really?
Yeah, right?
Why?
Because they changed Mordaka to giving all your orcs assault, which meant that you wouldn't have had to call the Warg turn 1 in our game.
Yeah.
So,
Now your whole
So
army,
you played it right, retrospectively.
now your whole
Yeah.
army gets assault, and you only get sustained in the war.
Yeah.
which is what I was going with. I knew. Like, hashtag I
They
don't
watch us because
actually
I said all you have to do is give them assault naturally,
Yeah.
and then sustained hits 2 in the war. And they were like, sustained hit 1 is fine.
Yeah, just
Right, chat.
chat.
What he's done now is he's got
T-Flack.
What?
T-Flack. We just want to welcome T-Flack as a Jarl.
a Jarl, straight as a Jarl.
Straight in as a
Jarl.
Jarl of his own accord.
Fucking legend. That puts us on. I'm going to go 79.
8.
Yeah.
78.
Oh.
Yeah, either that or it hasn't updated. I know you came over and
78.
had a nosy, but
I only guessed.
78. We are
22
only
away.
22 away from the target. Come on, team.
So what Joe's done here is he's finally decided to get his dick out with Lucius and all of his noise marines. And I was worried he'd do this a turn earlier. So I'm slightly more comfortable he's done it now, but we're about to start seeing Eldar stuff evaporate.
Yeah.
I suspect.
So I'm going to shoot now.
Of course.
This unit of noise marines in here is going to shoot them. I didn't want to move because I didn't want you to overwatch me.
I would have done.
Yeah.
Just try and drop a couple.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are little sonic bastards. Pew pew pew. Or like yeah hee. That's what they do, right? And you're like, no,
I don't think I have any special rules here.
no, my brains, my health brains. 3's to wound. Ugh. It's okay because I rolled garbage.
Did you?
4 so far. At -1, 2 damage.
-1, 2 damage. So I am only on 3-up saves. Oh, she's on a 2-up save. That's important. What are the warp spiders? They can't be 2-ups, are they? 3-ups. So 4-up saves for -1. So pass 2, fail 2. 2 of the ladies die.
Now my big guns.
Thank you, wee man, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, wee man.
Thank you, wee
Sexy
man.
fucking human.
I hope that you get a sexy cleaner to come and clean your house on a weekly basis for free.
That's quite the hope.
Yeah.
I'm into that one. Who then marries him?
Yeah.
Thank
gun.
you, Morty Hammer, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Morty Hammer.
Thank you. I hope, Mordy Hammer, that your family, one of your family members that you like and is clean, takes up baking,
Oh, okay.
right? And every week you get a new exciting cake or pie or like dessert.
Some sort of baked treat.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
All the time.
Here for it.
And I personally don't like being something
Healthy.
I've ever had healthy. Right? No, I don't like it when someone hands me food that they've like cooked at home and they like kind of. I really struggle with it because
Especially if they just hold out eye contact.
yeah, it's like oh, I baked the not specifically people under the age of 16 as well.
Yeah.
Kids cooking.
I went to
So it's just hands.
It's perfectly
in food.
undercooked, and they've licked it.
They're like, oh, me and the kids made
We
some
went to-
cookies over
for-
the week. I'm like, no.
It is literally my favourite thing.
for Mother's Day. We went to Beauty Motor Museum because there's a place called Palace House in there, right? Which is like an
Yeah.
old Victorian. She loves that kind of history. But we went to the cafeteria to get a drink. Extortionately priced, by the way. But they have like a whole section of like cakes and stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
But it's not obvious where the plates or tongs are. And I was looking at the kids like, "Can we have a cake?" I was like, "I don't want to touch it."
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's other people that have gone. I
Yeah.
love that bit. You
It's
know
like,
what I mean?
when,
It's like one of those,
it's like when we went to that all-you-can-eat place and it had a chocolate fountain. There's literally just children like that.
yeah.
And I'm like, no. Right. 2's to wound on Lycus's unit with my big guns. That's
Okay.
3. These are -2 damage 3.
So this puts me on 5-ups.
Yeah.
And there's 3 spiders left, so I can roll them all together.
Yeah.
Because Lycus will be on a 4-up. So they die. You've killed the unit. Lycus is alive.
My noise marine unit over there are going to shoot
Eldrad's unit.
Eldrad's magic unit of magic men.
Okay.
Just saying. Best camera.
That is
4.
cool. Actually, to be
So
fair.
the four normal sonic blasters, because we need to get rid of some of the chaff. I've missed twice, but then I hit twice because of sustained.
Because of the Lord Cacophonist.
Yeah, the cacophony.
I am -1 to wound.
On the wound. So it will be 4s to wound because I'm strength 5.
That was quite good.
That
Joe.
was quite the roll. That's 10. Exactly 10 at -1.
Why take Fulgrim when you can take Noise Marines?
Yeah.
So my -1 puts me on 5 ups for the Guardians.
Liam, 3 units of noise marines is basically the same point.
So
-3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Guardians die. I
Yeah.
will leave the 2 melter guns in the unit for now.
Then the 2 big Kajunga guns have missed twice, but sustained. Boom.
Lord Cacophonist.
This is why Games Workshop should have released, just made 1 cacophonist for every fucking unit of 6. 2s to 3s.
So 5.
5 -2 damage
Okay,
3.
right, so 5. So firstly, we've got a serpent platform, which is...
I'm a snake.
I'm a slippery snake. -2, you say, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's 5 up invulnerable save. It survives, 5 up invulnerable save. It dies, okay? Because it's 3 damage, right? And it's 2 wounds. I then have 2 Guardians left who are on 6s. They die. And then I'm onto the Warlocks who have 4 up invulnerable saves. Which lives.
Yeah.
So now all I have is Eldrad leading 4 Warlocks.
So, now I have shot you. I have a rule now, which does a thing.
Going back to this.
In your shooting phase, after this model's unit has shot, select 1 enemy infantry unit hit by 1 or more of those attacks, and roll 3d6. For each 4+, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. If an enemy unit suffers 1 or more mortal wounds as a result of the ability, it must take a battle shock test.
You're going to do the battle shock test, are you?
No, I need to roll the dice, see if I get any
That's
4s.
fine. Go for it.
You take 2 mortal wounds,
Which will kill a Warlock.
and then you need to take a battle shock test. But because you have been shot by noise marines, it's a -1.
You stratagems on them anyway, so I don't really care.
You've rolled a 3. It's a good start for Joe. And then you rolled a 6. That's bad. Because I don't think that you'll lose your bait, are you?
No. Eldrad is, in fact, leadership 4. I'm joking, it's 6.
These cheeky chaps here are going to shoot the bicyclettes.
Okay.
I'm just going to start with the big guns, because you're 3 wounds at best, aren't you?
I am 2 wounds on the small bikes, 3 wounds on the big bike.
So I've hit you. Oh, for fuck's sake. They always miss half the time, I swear to God.
That would have been sustained if you had another Cacophonist.
Yeah.
It'd be, you've got multi-profile, haven't you, on some of your guns?
So,
Is there a reason you've chosen this one over the other one?
no, because there's 4 guns of one type and 2 guns of another type.
Perfect.
And you just always take the 2 guns of the other type.
You always take the 2
Big guns.
big guns. What are they fucking called?
Sonic Blasters?
Um,
Blast Masters?
it's just
Blast, Sonic Blast? Blood Gun?
Blast Master,
Yeah,
the
there
big
we go.
ones.
So
And the Blast Master's got 2 shooting modes.
Yep.
One is 6 shots. Well, actually, that would have been...
So there was a question in
It's
chat
6
about...
shots that hit on 3s, strength 6, -2, 1 damage. And the reason I went for the 3 damages is because I wanted to get through to the Serpent Shield and I wanted to get through to the Warlocks. If I got through to the Warlocks, everyone that goes through kills a Warlock, basically.
Okay. So that was the question, guys. It was in chat. It was just one in there.
So these are 3 into here.
But
Into
5
them.
ups first.
Yeah,
Because they're about -2, aren't they?
yeah.
So they both pass.
Yeah.
So another 5 up. So 1 bike dice.
One guy dies. And then the 4 other guys, well, hitting on 3s. Only 2 misses. Why is it when I roll 6? Have you just like picked poo out of your
Oh
butt?
no, I've scratched my back and I'm bleeding because I scratched it too hard. And blood tastes nice.
3s. 4, 8 at -1 this time.
So everything's on a 4 up now.
Yeah.
This is always, that goes worse for me. I always better rolling 1 at a time. 4 ups. See? What's the damage?
2.
Yeah, so the unit's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
After obnoxiously passing those 3 damage ones, I
Yeah.
then flat failed against the 2 damage ones.
The pug song from Meet the Mitchells gets you, or Mitchells versus the Machines.
Mitchell's vs. Machines, great.
Love
great
that film.
Great film.
Love that film. It's a charge phase now.
It is.
Lucius is going to come and clap some cheeks on an avatar.
He's going to try.
That's 7 inches.
He'll make it. That'll be enough.
Oh, Joe!
Why?
But the camera angle.
We'll make a better
Well,
camera
you
angle.
fucking moved it, didn't you? You dweeb.
Look at him.
Go on, Lucius. I kind of want to see him do something because Fulgrim did nothing.
Blood for the...
And then
No.
Dweeb to the dweeb god.
And then my lord over here is going to charge your Dark Reapers.
So I am going to overwatch you because I might as well.
You've got many CP.
Because Lycus isn't doing anything with her Overwatch.
Well, I've rolled at 8, so you can.
You are in.
You're in. Whee!
So we're just going to try. Just going to try for the 6s.
Got the big Joe.
Right.
There we go.
So we'll just roll 3 6s.
Yeah.
We rolled a 6. It's a start. It's then a 2. I would have... Hang on, when do I reroll 1s? That's interesting, isn't it? Because if I reroll 1s when I'm selected to shoot, I would always do hits on Overwatch. Each time was selected to shoot. So yeah. Reroll that 1. Didn't do anything.
No.
1 wound, Joe. -2, 3 damage. Take 3 damage.
Down to 2. Womp womp.
Well, they're going to die, so it might as well have a go.
Well, I don't know, because I've only got 5 attacks now, but with sustain, so... And then my Rhino is going to reverse onto Lycus. Boop.
Oh my god.
For a tank shock.
Well, how much CP have I got?
You
2.
have 3.
Oh.
Unless you spent 1.
He asked earlier how many CP he had.
I
and he
said
sp-
3.
Yeah, he had 3. Then did you not spend 1 or something?
Didn't he spend 1 in the shooting phase? But while you're thinking about that, thank you, Demogorgon, for the 5.
Oh my god.
Thank you,
Pushing us up to
Demogorgon.
93.
I hope that you're given a micro pig.
In this year, in 2025, you've given out a lot of micro pigs.
Well, because they're fucking adorable.
Let's say you've got 3.
Fantastic.
I'm okay because I remember we asked about how many CP you had, and I
okay.
thought you did something, but I can't remember.
I can take
Oh,
one
I
away.
got rid of...
Secondary,
A
yeah.
secondary.
So he is down to 2.
Sweet. I thought,
Let me just check my stratagems.
Thank you, Jay. You're very honest. I'm trying to give you the win.
I've given him back a CP before already. So, obviously with the help of
Well,
Jack.
yeah, I'm going to do a tank shock. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think it's wise.
Just 9. Or is it toughness? It's toughness 9, 10 wounds, isn't it, a Rhino?
Yes.
Kev says he can't gift anymore. He has to save for his Greek holiday that Joe gifted him in the past.
No.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
If you give 5 more, Joe probably hope that you've got £10,000 spending money. So that's better than saving.
Yeah. Yeah, when you arrive, you get an entire bathtub
No,
full of...
give it to him now. You've got to give more first.
Yeah.
Joe,
5.
Joe Matt.
1, 2, 3. That'll do.
She's got 2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
There you go, Kev.
Right then. The main event. Oh, biggest dickus. Lucius.
Lucius, I will spend 1 CP on Fight on Death. Rob.
Okay. Yep. So you're down to 1.
I'm going to do the I wound everyone on 3s ability.
So that's an ability, not a CP.
No.
Sweet.
Lucius has 6 attacks.
If you don't kill me now, you lose 1.
Killing me now. That's fine, because he's only got 1 wound left. He's just hanging on, isn't he? So, 2s to hit. See? Mathematically, you get 6 hits, don't you?
Exactly.
There you go.
I did the maths earlier.
But, I get to reroll because you're a... Each time this model makes an attack that targets a character, monster, or walker unit, you can reroll the hit and you can reroll the wound roll.
I am a character and a monster unit, JJ.
Oh, I gained an extra one on top. Gained 2 for that one miss.
There you go.
Right.
6 hits,
6 hits, strength 8.
turn into 8 hits.
Come on then.
I wound you on 3s.
You do because you picked your ability, and you
rolls.
can reroll because I'm a character and monster.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah, because that was bad. It got better.
You got better.
A lot
6.
better.
So the 6 I started out with made it through.
4 up invulnerable saves
Yeah,
for the avatar.
He's -3.
I fail 5,
That's 10 damage. Because it
Cool.
would be 15.
so I had 10 wounds left.
Yeah. Lucius, like,
So I'll
no!
What the fudge, Joe?
So I'll CP reroll one to try and keep him away, alive.
Insurance liability, I told you this.
Well, no, just don't be a fucking idiot and then you'll be fine, won't you? It's funny that I stood up in lows and I never fucking managed to make them fall over.
Well, just,
Oh my
you
God.
don't stamp.
No, I don't stamp.
You
Correct.
don't.
Take the fucking hint.
No. I like to
do
pretend
I-
I'm part of the Broadway musical Stomp.
Do I use a CP to try and keep him alive? What's the flawless blades like? Are they 3 attacks each?
3 attacks each, hitting on 2s, they'll be wounding you on 3s.
You haven't spent that one yet.
Do they reroll as well because of Lucius?
Only Lucius gets it. He doesn't, he doesn't need them, they're just wounds.
I feel like 6 attacks hit on 2s, win on 3s, you're going to kill me. So it's not worth the CP. I might as well save my CP.
Yeah.
So the Avatar dies. Okay, so on a 4+, he fights on death.
Yep.
Whoop. I don't know why I thought I'd roll a 4+ on any of our dice that we own. But on a 6, he explodes. Nope, good.
Lucius did what Fulgrim couldn't.
Yep, correct.
You know? We'll just slide back.
When would Fulgrim's poison have gone off, interestingly?
Oh, in the command phase?
In your command phase.
Yeah.
So,
No. At the start of... Oh, at the start of each player's command phase.
so what roll for it, just in case.
On a 4+, didn't happen. Fulgrim
Okay,
shit.
good.
Right.
And the poison is. Just,
Basically, if the poison goes off,
Yep.
you take D3 mortal wounds. Like, oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's
Zeus.
a much of nothing kind of ability.
Yeah.
If they got rid of the roll of 4+, right? Because the thing is, like Fulgrim that's not fighting anyone that's half decent is going to kill the unit. Realistically, anything that's sub 100 points in the game, he'll kill. So the poison doesn't matter versus them.
No.
Anything that's over 100 points murders him. And then he's like,
But I did poison you.
but I poisoned you.
Yeah.
You might take some wounds, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Next bit. There's a chap here.
that guy there.
5 attacks.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
With sustained.
With sustained.
That was good, wasn't it?
One miss. Strength 7 with lance.
So 2s.
All wound.
AP.
-2 damage too.
So 5 ups. The Exarch and 2 goobers will live. Take this one here. And this one here.
I will continue to fondle you.
You will.
And then the rhino. Da, da, da.
I think anything that's an activated on a 4+ is a bit of a poo.
Yeah.
poo
Any strat.
ability.
I hate the 1 CP fight on death on a 4.
I hate it.
Just get rid of that and have a 2+ fight.
I don't
2
mind
CP
it.
fight on death.
So I don't
Yeah.
mind it this detachment.
Yeah.
Only because if you use it on, say, Banshees or Scorpions or whatever, if you spend that Aspect Shrine token, it goes to a 3+.
Yeah.
I don't mind it too much on a 3+.
But I kind of feel like this one, 2 CP fight on death. It just happens. It's a kind of guarantee, you know. it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I will go as far as to say the 1 CP fight on death for these, the only reason why it's slightly pointless is because Scorpions don't really do anything. So if you're getting killed by Guardsmen or Orcs, it might be worth it because lots of attacks, sustained, damage 1. And then with the Banshees, it's definitely not worth it because they fight first.
Yeah.
So the only time that's ever worth it is they get hit by another fight's first unit.
If they charge into a fight first.
Yeah, then it is worth the 1 CP fight on death.
Yeah.
To be fair, spend the Aspect Shrine token, do it on a 3 because they're very good. Hit on 2s, win on 3s against infantry. It's okay on bikes, but bikes don't have Aspect Shrine tokens, so you can't get it to 3+. But yeah, cool. Rhino.
4s, but with sustained.
You got me 3 times.
Strength 6, so 2s.
It is 2s.
Yeah, boy.
Lycus is, however, on a 2-up save.
Boo. Oh,
She's fine. So, interestingly, Dark Reapers have 2 attacks each. So I've got 6 attacks. Ooh. Hitting you on 3s, sir. Thankfully, I roll like I don't have hands. So I've only hit you 3 times. I am also only strength 3, so 5s. Double 5s. Oh, I want to take a wound off you.
a 3. Oh, he does
We take a wound off you! Go on, the Reapers! Boop. Hey, Joe, fear the Reaper.
Fear. And then Lycus versus the rhino.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing I got to do.
A kiss from a rhino.
Lycus. She has only 10 attacks.
Lycus from a rhino.
They
There we go, we'll got there
are
eventually.
different damages. So we'll start off with Wave Render, which hits you on 2s with lethal hits. So she's lethal you 3 times.
Tight.
And hit you 2 more. They are strength 6, so 5s.
So 5s.
There is no twin linked. So just the 3 so far at -2.
So 5s.
2 damage each.
I take 4.
She's
I'm
got
down
5
to 6.
5 more attacks that also hit you on 2s
5 more attacks.
with lethal hits. So I've hit you then, and I didn't wound you then. And did I roll a 1 to the wound just now with the 2 damage one? Strength 4 is 6s to wound, re-rolling the 1s because I'm a aspect unit.
We'll roll an additional one just in case there was a 1.
No, I don't like it
So
because
is that
2
two-
damage is too good. These are -2, 1 damage.
Oh. Minus 2, 1 damage.
Yeah,
So I'll take
Down to
2
4.
more, down to 4.
yeah.
That's it, done. Finished. Finito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done all right there, Joe.
My back is...
I don't know if you've done
Screaming.
quite enough, but you've done all right.
So bring it down. You did manage
I did.
to kill a monster.
And I get 3, I
Two.
think.
2 because I'm under 15 wounds.
He's under 15, so
I
you
thought
only
it
get the
was-
2.
I thought it was 14 to 16.
No, it's
It
15.
says 15 plus.
Oh, that's lame.
2 points.
It's not good for you. Containment.
Containment, get in the bin.
You didn't score
I
containment.
will gain that command point.
You're going to have that command point, are you? Okay.
It's quite a close game, Jojo. I'm enjoying this.
Follow up and turn over to Eldari.
Yeah, turn 4. I still get Eldrad, so I still get a CP.
Sweet.
So I got up
take
to
you
3
3.
CP. Yeah. And can
And
I have
then-
some secondaries, please, sir? I'm concerned about these.
Area
Yeah. I'm not massively.
It was always in the pot.
Area I can do relatively comfortably.
Yeah. Storm a hostile.
But
Storm,
It's-
if you're getting area, you're getting Storm.
yeah, so I can do both of them, but it's quite the sacrifice, I feel. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. I'll take both of them.
Obviously.
I do get 10 primary because I
Sweet.
have this one over here and I have this one here.
Yeah.
And nothing's battle shock.
Lycus needs to take a battle shock test
She-
at -1.
Does, and I think she's the only. No, that unit is now
That
a
unit is-
separate. No, it's the same unit, so that's battle shock.
They need
shock.
to take one at
So
-1.
Lycus is fine because she's leadership 6, and Eldrad is also leadership 6, and they're fine.
Holy moly,
So
there.
no battle shock for me. Right,
Okay.
we're going to start having some fun now, Joe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we did have in the last, in between the last 2 movement phases, we did have Sheep 16 join of their own accord to become a Jarl.
Wow.
Another one
What are you talking
sneaking
about?
in,
You could join the Jarl's Only giveaway in Discord.
which is going to be giving away soon. So get yourself in.
I'm in a right mess.
Keep yourself in. Get yourself in Discord. Double check out the Jarl only giveaway.
Which is like my last 2.
Make sure you react
Softies.
to the thing that is in the thing, and then brings yourself into this loving
Thank you.
community of sharing.
Do you want my last softie?
I would love a softie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
thanks, Shin.
These are turning off Overwatch.
Yeah,
So I spent 2 battle focus tokens. One to give
Oh, they're
my tank star engines, which gives me D6 plus 1. I rolled a 5.
I'm a star!
So I get much more movement. And the other one is so I can turn off Overwatch because otherwise his noise marines go, "Brrr," you're all dead. All right? This is a problem, Joe.
Well,
I'm not going to lie to you.
yeah. If you move less than 6 inches away, I think I can chase after you.
Well, luckily I moved 7 because I'm an Eldar.
Well, lucky you.
It is lucky me, isn't it? Yes. I don't
Lucky
think,
star.
Lycus. I don't think she's got any fallback and charge nonsense. No. You've made this quite a challenge, mate. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's fun. I'm enjoying myself. Do I leave them in combat? You fight first, which is a problem. So
Oh, scaredy fault.
I'm going to fall back out of combat, and I'm going to move my full 7 inches.
Does that full 7 inches get you 6 inches away from
I spend a battle focus token. I'll move 9 inches.
Oh.
So I'll come here, so you can't chase me. Okay?
Dweebs.
Dweebs. All right? Cool. In the hope that the wave serpent can pick him up
On a date.
on a date.
so other than that, we've not got any other incomings.
We're on 98 members.
We are on 93 members.
Oh, boo.
7 away from target. I don't think the new members of their own accord are adding to it. I've been watching the count, and I think chat have also been actually counting, and I think they're missing off the list. So, not quite there. If we added them back in, I think we're at 96 of the own accords. I'll double check the count in a minute. 1, 2.
They don't like that fight, Joe.
No. Are they spending a token so I can't overwatch them?
Well,
Yeah,
you're 18
396.
inches, right? You said.
Yeah.
So you can't overwatch me.
No, but if you were inside 18 inches, because you just move them back.
Oh yeah, because it's when you start or finish, isn't it? I'll leave them where they are.
Yeah.
I'll leave them where they are if that's the case.
Because
Because I want their toughness 5. Mm-hmm. So I don't need Doom on those actually.
Good.
Do I care about them dying now?
Actually named Magnus, thank you for the 50 Swedish krona.
Yeah, Corona.
So, when World Eater Codex drops, can we see Angron, Scarbrand, and 3 Bloodthirsters? Winky face.
I don't know.
Not sure. That's what the rules say. We actually don't have more than 1 Bloodthirster at the moment, so currently, no. That's not to say that we won't think about doing that sort of stuff in the future. We have many things we'd like to do, and 1 Joe is a problem. Right, okay.
Yeah.
And even that, you guys need to work hard to keep him there.
Lycus is just going to stay in combat. I don't think the Rhino concerns me. And if I move out of combat, So the reason why, the battle focus question that you asked me, I spent a battle focus token here, so you don't Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Everything bar the plus 2 inches move, you can only do once per phase.
Oh.
So I can't do it twice, which is why I put them back over there. The plus 2 inches to move, I can do as many times as I like per phase, right? If I fall Lycus out of combat, for example, those noise marines probably Overwatch me. And she can't flicker jump anymore. And it's because when it's at the start.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to leave it as it is, all right? So we're going to start off over here. We're going to try and kill him with my Wave Serpent, my Serpent of Waves. That's the first thing we're going to try and do. And we're going to roll 3 Shuriken Cannons, which have so far only ever hit once all game.
Yeah. Oh, 1 lethal though.
Like that.
That's all you need.
AP 1.
He died.
2 damage, he's dead. Cool, that's a good start. That gives me some level of protection on that objective at the moment. Okay, cool. We're going to move over to those 5 Dark Reapers over there. We're actually not going to move those 5 Dark Reapers. We're going to come here actually for the Fire Dragons first.
Yeah.
And the Fire Dragons are going to open up on that unit of Noise Marines.
Tight.
Right? I have 3 CP Brom.
You have 3.
I'm going to spend a CP on Sustained because I need to make sure this unit dies. Okay?
Thank you, C49 Seeger, for the 10 gifted memberships after working out what we were missing and then adding them up and then gifting in, you absolute beautiful legend.
What a hero. What fucking legend.
Jojo, hit the man or person with a hope.
I hope for the next year, every time you have to drive into town to go shopping, right, there's always on-road parking next to the shop that you want to go and buy from, and you get more than an hour. It's like all-day parking, it's on the road.
It's really good.
Yeah, really close.
Nice that.
I like it. Yeah.
I'll start with Fulgrim.
A wish of convenience.
I'll start with Fulgrim, and Fulgrim has a beam mode.
Yeah, a
which
big
he's gonna
beam.
use. Okay, so it's 3 attacks, hitting on 2s with sustained hits 2.
Yeah.
So he gets another 2 hits, so he actually hits you 5 times.
Yeah.
Fucking love Fulgrim. He is strength 8 with this, so he only wins you on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm rerolling 1s because Fire Dragons. I've wounded you 4 times. They're AP 3 though, Joe, so you do get a save.
4 AP3. 6s!
2 damage each.
3 die.
We then have...
I'm just going to pick him up, mate. It's a waste of our time. It's a waste of everyone's time at home.
Yeah, okay. Cool, which means, and the reason why I did it that way around is because those Dark Reapers there could see that unit. If I didn't kill you and I needed to finish you off, I had the option to do it that way. What that unit can now do is shoot at the Lord Cacophonist's unit. Before I do that, however, Eldrad, his unit of flamers aren't in range, but his Mind War is an 18-inch range, I believe, and so he can shoot you. So he's going to hit you on a 2. He hits. It's anti-character 4+, strength 5, so I need a 4, and it's precision, so I'll be picking the Lord Cacophonist. Oh. I fail.
Yeah.
I could CP reroll it. Yeah, let's give it a go. I do precision you, Joe. It's -2 on the Lord Cacophonist.
A 4!
Oh, okay, good. And then we've got the Dark Reapers, who are going to shoot that same unit, who hit you on 3s. I've hit you all of the times, and who will wound you on strength 10, so 2s rerolling 1s. Good. That's a good way around of doing it, wasn't it? So I've hit you, I wounded you 4 times, -2, 3 damage.
4. -2, so 5s.
Well, it's not bad, to be fair.
Killed 2.
Yeah, just 2 out of the unit.
I won't bother CP re-rolling it. So.
Well, I'm down to 2 CP, mate.
Yeah.
I just spent 1.
Thank you.
And then at the end of the shooting phase, we move into the fight phase. The Rhino gets to fight me first, and you might actually kill her.
If I roll some 4s, 2, it's enough. Technically, it is enough. 2s to wound.
It's enough. That
It's
counted.
enough.
That's
The
a
dream
six.
is still
Definitely a
alive.
6.
2 up armor. We take a
Down
wound.
to 1.
Lycus now gets 5 attacks, hitting you on a mighty 2 with 6s for lethals. Reroll 1s to wound. No. About 6s to a strength 6 of 5 to wound you.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s.
Ooh, it's probably dead.
So 3 at -2/2.
5s. It's dead.
It dies.
I'm going to roll a 6 now. Bam! Oh, the opposite.
It's the opposite. Ah, boom.
Lycus took out a rhino.
Lycus killed a Rhino.
It did.
Lycus is a fucking baller.
That is a Warcom article.
Yeah.
Right.
So you could definitely do a Warhound Titan.
Lycus versus dedicated transports. That's what they should have done with Fulgrim.
And
How
the
many,
fight-
how many dedicated transports?
End of the fight phase, I'll spend my last CP, or have I got? I don't know how many I've got. I'll spend one.
Scoreboard. There you go. 2.
I'll spend my last CP, get back in the transport.
Oh, he's so lame.
You're down to 1. Yeah.
Fucking hate Eldari.
So, Mr. the Brom,
Yeah.
that would be the end of my turn.
Big scores.
Yeah.
How did your area of the denial go?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Flat. Good.
Storm hostile objective. Well, that's the same.
5.
Is it 5 or 4 for Storm?
4, I think.
It might be 4. I'll have a check.
I don't know anymore. Just make all of them
4.
5.
4.
I'm kind of with you.
Just make all of them 5.
Apart from Defend Stronghold, I feel like Defend Stronghold being
Yeah,
low
but
is
defend
fine.
strongholds really. If you're versus an all-attacking orc or world eater's army, it's quite hard.
Yeah.
Because normally turn 1 they're already inside you.
You could save him or fuck him here, Brom.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cunt.
Yeah, he's fucked.
1 CP, get rid of recover.
That's
Okay,
hard. That's
yeah, I
better.
can do it.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
So he's got 5 on primary.
Sweet.
Then I'm going to do some moving. The problem is it doesn't matter how much I really score because Liam just moves on.
Well, we'll
to
see.
Scores at the end.
Depends what you're going to do here. So that kills, you kill Lycus here by shooting at her, right? She dies. So you get your Storm there. All right? And then you've got your extend battle lines.
Yeah.
So now it's about how much can you kill to stop me from scoring any points. Which I don't think you can kill enough.
I think now advance.
So you can get your
1
5,
whole inch,
yeah?
7.
You get 5 on your storm. On your extend even.
So I might overwatch your squad, Joe, if you move in range of me there.
Yeah.
Do you take... Did you just score the storm or did you score extend?
He's got both now.
You've scored both.
He's got that done
Sweet.
now.
So 4 and... can
4
you,
for extend and 5 for Storm, whichever way around it is.
you control 1 or more objectives that were controlled. So yeah. So you scored 9. Good in total.
And I'll spend a CP to overwatch you, mate.
Yar.
Down to 1.
So we'll start off with the Warlock Flamers. The Flamers of the Warlocks. There's only 3 now. So it's only that plus 6. So 11 plus 6 is 17. I really like this unit.
Your last turn is going to be completely pointless. But yeah. You
Strength 5, strength 7, so 3s.
Yeah.
So this many at -1, that wasn't a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -1, sir.
So while you're counting out dice, in general, when we're looking at secondaries, absolutely fucking you, and you getting really pissy with us. Is there any reason why you don't use fixed?
Yeah, because it's shit. I'll tell you what in a minute. I'm just going to finish rolling off Eldrad.
Yeah, yeah.
Eldrad hits you on a 6, though, and that's the Overwatch done. Okay? He misses. Cool. The reason why I don't take fixed secondaries,
Lucius will advance.
there's a couple of reasons. The worst reason is an us reason and not a tactical reason, and that is that I find it's more boring. And I
Definitely.
like the random secondaries to give me things I have to go and do, right? So that's part of it to start with. The second part of it, however, is fixed secondaries. If there are some where you can look at your opponent and go, actually, it might be worth taking here. So bring it down against Chaos Knights, maybe. But still,
Yeah.
if you think about the fact that each of the baby knights is only worth 2 points because they're less than 15 wounds, it's not the best. The other thing as well is, do you know what your opponent can do the second you take fixed secondaries?
Counter.
Stop you from doing your secondaries.
Yeah.
So unless you know your fixed are guaranteeable. So if you're facing off against a knight, you've got a demon player, right, or a knights player who's only bought the biggest things they possibly can.
Yeah.
They've got 3 models on the table, and you've got grey knights with jumpy, uppy, downy. Where you go, I'll take behind him lines to deploy teleport homer because your opponent can't stop you. That's fine.
Yeah.
But with Eldar, could I engage every turn? It's a risk. I've got to push stuff into his. The thing is, with so many fixed secondaries, is your opponents can go, well, I know what he wants to do. At the moment, Joe's going, I don't know what his secondaries are going to be. I don't know what he's going to pull.
Yeah.
So he could pull Defend Stronghold if I take his home, but he doesn't know because I haven't had it yet. He doesn't know. So it's harder for him to try and counter my turn. Yeah. It's also harder for me to prep for it, which is why I then like taking lots of small, fast units, lots of little tech pieces. So whatever secondary I pull, I can probably do it. And if you look at my secondary scoring with Eldar, it's normally typically quite high.
Yeah.
We had one of the team took fixed at the tournament the weekend, didn't they?
Well, there's the other thing as well that we've said quite frequently, and that's that fixed is for nonces.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And we did tell him after he got spanked.
I've told him that beforehand.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It was not the way forward. It was better when he used to want to be able to know what you're going to go, know what you want to achieve, and
right,
a
Joe.
little bit more.
Punish me.
Punish me. What are you doing?
I was just measuring 8 inches what I'm out. Sweet. So the Noise Marines are going to shoot old. What's his face?
Eldrad. I'm still -1 wounds.
Yeah. So 3 pistols from the Lord Cacophonist, all hit and are sustained. That's exciting. Strength 5, so would be 3s goes to 4s. Oh, 3.
Not bad.
At -1.
4 pin runs. Everything's a 4 pin runs like you know anyway. So 1 fails.
2 damage each.
So 2 warlocks are dead. We'll do that in a minute. 2 warlocks are dead so far.
And then the big Chumbawamba guns, the Blast Masters,
Master!
all hit.
Because they're sustained.
2s to 3s.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. How much CP have I got?
You have got 5.
Oh, I'll just fucking CPU reroll that one. There we go. 6 wounds.
4 pin runs. So that kills the other guy. Eldra takes 3. He's got 2 left.
Yeah.
That didn't cost you 2. You only had 4 because you did spend 1 on generating a new one.
Yeah.
I just didn't take it off you.
Eldra's got 2 left, mate, all right?
So you got
He's got 2 left.
Has Lucy's got a gun? Or a whip?
I can't because he advanced, so he can't shoot because someone else has already shot.
Oh, whippy.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that that's part of the rule.
It's such a stupid fucking.
It
Oh,
is a
just
little
that you
bit.
can't shoot them.
Yeah. And then charge phase. Lucius unit is going to charge the Dark Creepers at the back.
Okay.
6 inches. 11. I'll take it.
When you get there, just pick them up. If that unit bodies an avatar, they probably kill 5 Dark Reapers.
They go there. He goes like that. Like that. And then we go like that. And like that.
Yeah, and pick the 5
Alright.
Dark Reapers on the
There
slide
you go,
box
over
there for me. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Boom.
Cool. Job done?
Jobbed.
Cool.
Ending my turn.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We've done his
Big
points.
scores.
We've done his points.
Done.
I get Air Denial and I get Storm Hostile.
Battle lines, you mean?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it.
So, at the start of this
Liam scores 10 anyway. There's no stopping him.
generate.
We don't know yet.
I would discord that
We
one.
do, you stood on
Can't
2
get that.
objectives.
I get it at the end of my turn.
You're going
Cleanse
to run away.
and sabotage.
Cleanse and sabotage.
Yeah.
Select 1 unit within a terrain feature outside your deployment zone to start this action in the shooting phase. That action completes 3 victory points to your opponent's opponent, 6 victory points inside the enemy's opponent's zone. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the Wave Serpent just flies over here and does it here and gets 6.
This is in your deployment zone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what happens is the Wave Serpent flies to here, like this, right? These get out and do sabotage on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I cleanse here, I cleanse there.
Yeah.
Cool, done.
For
Done.
whatever the max of
So I
those
get
things
6
are.
for sabotage,
Is that
max
what
for
it is?
cleanse, which I think is 5,
Yeah.
and then 10 on primary.
Sabotage 6, cleanse being 4. 2 objectives 4.
So 10 on primary, 10 on secondaries, please.
I don't think I even caught up with your last one.
You didn't.
You
You're
did.
1 point behind.
You were 1 point short. So,
Yeah.
now, update. Ta-da!
In a shock that surprises no one.
Fulgrim didn't win.
12-point difference isn't the worst in the world.
Especially when I'm playing 400 points down.
Essentially,
Yeah.
I agree with you. In seriousness, I think a 12-point difference when it's still not an optimized list, right? So there's a couple of reasons why it's still not optimized. First reason is we've only got 6 flawless blades. Let's be honest, you probably run more. Second reason is we've only got 1 cacophonist. That unit was sustained is fucking mental.
Yeah.
You're probably running more.
Yeah.
Third reason is when you take those units, you drop a Fulgrim, so that you are running at almost a 400-point handicap.
Yeah.
So I'm actually genuinely thinking that 12 points down on what is not a super meta Eldar list, but let's be fair, the only thing I really do is take him out and spend it on points of other stuff.
Yeah.
What's him?
So-
Can't see on two.
The Avatar. So I think 12 points down in this matchup is pretty fucking good, Joe.
Yeah, and Eldar is so much better at end game scoring as well.
The movement shenanigans really helps.
I'm getting used to them now.
The
as
fire
well.
dragons in the wave serpent is so
Oppressive.
Oh, it's just annoying.
It's just like, by the way, you can't do anything about me deleting a unit of 10.
Yeah.
It's because the wave serpent's really isn't easy to kill either.
That's not entirely true. So it is true if your opponent plays their Eldar well. And the reason why I say that is because if I throw this wave serpent in the middle of the table really, really early on, where someone like Lucius or someone like Fulgrim can touch it quite early and just open it up.
Yeah.
Because it is tough, but it's not that tough.
The problem is you need to be able to kill the wave serpent in shooting, because you have to kill the unit inside in the fight phase or with more shooting. Because if you kill the wave serpent, because I thought, I'll just go over there and I'll kill the wave serpent. But the problem is that you're like, cool, I die in the shooting phase.
Well, yes and no. You are right. But then the fire dragons kill a unit, and then they go, well, we don't get back in the transport now.
Yeah.
So you go, well, if you stage things, you can.
Yeah,
You can
you
mitigate
basically know that if you're destroying that wave serpent, whatever unit you send to do it, you're sacrificing.
Yes, essentially. Unless you can do things like wrap it when it's against a wall and all that kind of stuff. You're right. If you can move a melee unit close to it, open it with say a unit of noise marines, and then charge it with a unit of flawless blades, you're laughing. That's great. Yeah. That's where you want to be. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I have learnt very, very quickly with that unit that it's a lot of points. It's 200 and 300 and something, 400. It's like a quarter of my army that for the first 2 turns I was like, I'm not thrown out of there yet. Yeah. And what people might have seen in chat is we played a little bit of a dance for the first couple of turns where you're putting a unit out there to take an objective and maybe do some secondaries, but you're not actually over-committing and you're waiting for one person to commit. And I waited for him to commit Fulgrim over there before I then ran the Avatar down the wing and tried to have a go at him. And it was unfortunate for Fulgrim, that Avatar.
I don't think it's unfortunate. We knew that Fulgrim was going to do nothing.
I only say it's unfortunate is because originally you did 13 damage to him, and there's a possibility, if we think about it, there is a possibility that if everything was fine on those rolls and you hadn't just started again, with the tail attacks, you might have actually killed him.
Yeah.
And then he would have failed to fight on death because I rolled a 2, for example. And so Fulgrim could have killed the Avatar.
Yeah.
It is actually possible that he could have done it.
Yeah.
But I feel like a Demon Primarch should be more confident. Perhaps.
But what's mental is that the newest release Primarch, right? Because they want to give him rules that sells the model, right? Took 12 damage from Eldar and a bunch of Guardians with Flamers. Because the Guardians, the Melters did nothing.
5 damage from one.
And
4 damage from one.
4 damage from one. And then the rest was all Flamers because Catbot didn't do anything.
The Eldrad
AP1 Flamers.
Eldrad with those 4 Warlocks in that unit, where you get 4d6 plus 8 strength 7 minus 1 damage Flamers, is so good. It's so good.
He died turn 3, didn't he?
Who?
Fulgrim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, you pay 400 points for him to fart around doing nothing, go out and kill something, and then die.
Yeah.
I
think that matchup against the Avatar, like you were saying, he could have killed him, and then we also saw the opposite of that.
Yeah.
I think that's the right way to be.
But-
I think
but
it should be.
even
Could
if you-
kill, could die. Could kill, could
Even
die.
if
It
you
shouldn't
throw him
always
against
kill.
Angron, though, where Angron is, I think, currently less points, or is he more? He's 400?
Less.
Is he 400 now,
don't
Angron?
know.
But Angron is more attacks. He's like 8 or 9 attacks. He can reroll hits.
Yeah.
He's got, I think, a higher strength, and he's d6 plus 2 damage.
D6 plus 2, And more often than not, he's going to have a feel no pain.
And if you kill him, he might just come back.
Yeah.
Which is mad good.
Yeah, he's...
The -1 to hit is pretty
I think Magnus
Fulgrim,
straight
though.
fucks Fulgrim
Well, the thing
as
is,
well.
but the problem is like, -1 to hit, but Angron just re-rolls all hits.
Magnus strolls up to him, and then in the shooting phase goes 1 CP, reroll hits and wounds, or devastate wounds on psychic weapons, whatever it is. And then in the fight phase goes in and basically does the same thing.
Yeah.
Magnus with a CP or 2 makes Fulgrim look like a bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's
should
so
do.
fucking
He
good.
is, he is better.
If they were doing like a tier listing
Yes.
of all the Primarchs that are out now, because there's 6 of them now, Fulgrim just comes in immediately flat last.
Flat last over Mortarion?
Yeah.
You think?
Because Mortarion is more tanky,
Yeah.
his damage is more consistent,
It is.
his aura abilities are actually useful, you know,
okay.
his shooting's better. He's
Because if you take Fulgrim out, I put Mortarion at the bottom, probably.
yeah,
So you're saying that Fulgrim bottom,
Yeah.
Mortarion just above.
yeah.
Think-
Probably,
You're going to go Guilliman next.
it'll probably be
Angron.
Gilliman.
All the Chaos ones?
You reckon Guilliman sits below Angron?
In terms of his output, because Angron comes back to life with army benefits,
But Guilliman's got.
but he's more self-sufficient.
Guilliman's
as well.
a better force multiplier, isn't he?
Yeah, but if you're talking about just themselves,
Right. Okay.
then
So if you're talking about just themselves, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If you're talking about
army-wise, yeah, he's
army-wide,
fucking
he's
useful.
better than- he's better
But the
than
problem is like army-wise, if he gets stuck out in the open, he still dies quite quickly because he's only got 4 up invo.
So let's say Guilliman Angron,
yeah,
third and fourth.
So,
Second, we've now got Magnus and Lion left. Magnus 2, Lion 1, or Lion 2, Magnus 1?
I prefer. My personal preference, I put the Lion first, and then Magnus second. But because the problem that Magnus has is that he can't hide like the Lion.
Yeah, Lion has lone up, 3 up Invern, I think, still,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
fight
And walk
first.
through walls.
Yeah.
Fights first.
So he could literally just stand
Yeah,
behind.
he's better.
He could stand behind a wall with an intercessor.
yeah.
And just be like, cool. And then you leave some juicy units for your opponent to charge, and he's like, aha! And then jumps through the wall and kills
Caught you
them.
from the shadows!
It's like that bit where like John Cleese is like running for ages in the Holy Grail at the building. He's really, really far away, and then all of a sudden he just appears. He's like, "Wah!" Kills everyone. That's the Lion.
Yeah.
He's just really good. Although part of me wants to put Angron as self-sufficient near the top because he hits like a fucking truck.
He can. I've also rolled into people with his fucking big dumb axe.
Yeah.
And I've rolled well to hit and wound, and then you're looking at so many 4-up Invans in the game, and then he's done 0 damage to like a unit of
Well,
blade
that's the same
guards.
for all of them, though.
It is. But that's where Gulliman's, for me, that's where Gulliman's dev wounds come into play.
Yeah.
Because the chance that 2 or 3 of them could be 6s, and he just goes, I don't
Yeah.
care about your invulnerable save blade guard, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's
So
quite nice.
We've had a couple of super chats. The one relevant to this right now. Thank you, the McGorgon, for the £10. I'd argue Fulgrim should get better as he takes wounds rather than being bracketed. Would feel more Slaneshi. I'd actually say that's probably the right for all Chaos ones. Chaosy
Well,
ones could, like in general.
Does Scarbrand still do that? I can't remember.
Scarbrand gets better.
He does now, doesn't he?
He gets. I think he gets better.
He gets more attacks?
When he gets more attacks. Even in like Age of Sigmar, if he doesn't fight in the fight phase, he just gets more attacks all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that, Kev, to be fair. I'm a fan of that.
I just think what's going to happen is that in the next FAQ, Fulgrim will get a points decrease of 40 to 50 points, and then they'll do what they've done with Gilliman and say you can pick 2 of
How
his
would you
abilities.
feel about flat removing all of the degrading stuff from everything? Just get
I'd
rid
be
of it.
okay
Just
with
get
it.
rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
always
think
feel
it'd
it.
be a better game.
Yeah.
Because like, if you've got
Simple, not simple.
a 9 wound model, right, it doesn't degrade. Like a monster. So let's take it like a Carnifex.
Demon Prince.
Demon Prince has got 10.
You
is it
said
like-
9. No, toughness 9, 10 wounds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They don't degrade, do they?
they don't degrade.
It's got to be 11 or more.
So it's 11, yeah. So a Demon Prince doesn't degrade when he gets there. We've got 1 wound, he's just as efficient when he's all the way up there. Once you get to 11 wounds, you're like, as soon as you get down to 2, you're like, oh, I've like hurt my knee and my arms don't work. And he's like, oh, I can't swing very hard. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like when you're a monster, you're still hitting just as hard.
Yeah, I think get rid of it.
If you're a tank, like it still works. The only time it's like the -1 to hits makes sense is when it's like when we used to have like the weapon destroyed profile or crew stunned. Now it's like a knight is just as terrifying at 22 wounds as 1 wound.
I think get rid of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I would get rid of it altogether. I don't think we need it. But hey.
I don't. The other super chat we had in was from Yeston the Bestest Jones.
So you say it, Yeston.
No, Yeston.
No, Yeston, I asked him.
Like yes,
No,
Dan.
yeah, I don't care how they want it said.
Yeah.
I say it.
Well, no, you don't. Not quite.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeston the Beston Jones. Yeston the Beston Jones.
Yeah.
Thank you for the £10. Instead of once a month AOS, what about random team member picks their favourite 40k edition with the rules update or not of their choice, and armies they want to play 8th edition lockdown era best, for example.
It's possible we could
Yeah.
run that. I'm not against doing that as a fun game every now and again, but it's difficult because like I've got lots of the old books from Eldar, so I
Yeah.
could probably play 7th edition Eldar quite comfortably, and we have models that are not quite the right base sizes, but we can make it work.
Yeah.
Joe's probably got like old Chaos Codexes and stuff at home, for example.
I
No?
dropped some cards in for some gaming
Yeah,
systems
like-
the other day.
It's
that
not.
I
I'm not
wanted
against.
out.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
I do like the concept of doing it every now and again. I think Tactics tried it once, didn't they? They did
Yeah.
14 through the ages, and I don't know if it did very well or not, but it could be fun.
Yeah, like we could try some like narrative stuff. We could look at some of the.
We've still got buildings to build and
I
terrain
just
to build.
want I just want my invisible Wraith Knight with D-cannons back.
Damn straight.
People forget how mental old editions were. Like 7th was fucking
Stupid.
was bonkers. Like
7th was mad.
The start of 7th and the first half of 7th was fine.
7th was bad because my Wraith Knight would like you'd go psychic power, you're invisible. So that what does that mean, people? You can only hit me on a 6. You can't hit me on anything other than a 6. And then you'd raise your D-cannon and go, I've rolled a 6 to wound. What does that mean for my knight? It means it's just removed from play.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Or you drop in everything that can kill your knight.
Yeah.
You blast them to shit, and then the avatar turns up.
Yeah.
Or
Or
like in its place, or something of Cain, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was the avatar, wasn't it? Just appeared.
what was mental is a Grey Knight Terminator Librarian could go, that unit there's invisible. Oh, and then I summon 10 bloodletters.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's like, K?
Yeah, that was what they would normally do. Normally, the anti-demon army would probably summon demons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. In chat, they were having a few things about the degrading thing. Catans don't degrade either. War dogs
Dang,
do.
fuck off. I
War
hate
dogs
Catan.
do. They're both 12 wounds.
They are 12. Oh, interesting. Why
Both.
did Catans not degrade then? They're 12 wounds.
Just apparently facts.
Oh, and they're half all damage and they have feel no pain.
Yeah, mental. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
So,
But Necron players will tell you they're not very good.
Yeah.
From a chat point of view, you guys have been amazing. We've managed to hit target 104 new members, plus the
Lovely jubbly.
potential self-add ones that I'm not sure got added properly.
6 away from 110.
Yeah, but I think there might have been 3 that
Shut up, Brom.
got in there.
We're
but
not near that 666 I wanted, because
No.
that's Sanesh.
Yeah.
No, and no new Thanes. But still,
Slackers.
110 amazing.
No new things out of the 10 we aimed for.
No.
Right, you fucking wonderful humans.
Yeah.
What Brom's just said is amazing. Thank you so much for your incredible support today. You've been legends. We love you very dearly. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing Lucius. Hopefully you've sort of enjoyed the chat about Fulgrim. I know for a lot of people that won't be what you wanted to hear.
I don't like shitting on Fulgrim. I want him to be good.
Yeah, I think most people do, but I also want to give you an honest opinion.
Yeah.
Model's fantastic.
It's very important for us as a channel that when Games Workshop give us free shit, it's very important for me, and the lads have always been told this, that we give you an honest opinion.
Yeah.
I think Lucius is incredible. I think Fulgrim is an amazing model. I think he's terrible on the tabletop. So hopefully you've at least enjoyed the discussion, even if it's not perhaps what you wanted to hear. But I want to give you the honest opinion. So when you're looking at that model and thinking about dropping 100 quid on it, you go, maybe not. Maybe I'll buy something else.
Yeah, Flawless Blades.
Yeah, or Noise Marines or whatever.
Yeah, just, yeah.
I'm hoping...
Demon Princes. Demon Princes with wings, but just buy 3.
We also do seem to be getting slightly better views than we ever used to for Eldar content. It's almost like when they're not entirely fucking mentally broken, people maybe enjoy watching them a little bit more, which is quite nice for me as an Eldar favourite team.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for hanging out. You're all amazing people. We do have a normal talk show tomorrow at 7:30 called The Warhammer Show, which is every Wednesday. On Thursday, Joe and I will be back for a Liam and Joe show at 13:30, and then another live game in the evening where Tom stands here with World Eaters, and we'll try our Fulgrim versus Angron off. which will be quite interesting.
Top 4 Tom.
Secretly,
It's going to push my shit in.
Secretly, I'd love Angron to charge Fulgrim, who's got fights first on, and for Fulgrim just to pick him up. I think it'd be hilarious.
I think that would be lovely. I don't see it happen because there's no brakes on the Tom train.
There isn't,
I've
no.
noticed, right?
It's just
and
choo-choo
he's going to be like,
motherfuckers.
I'm going to infiltrate some dweebs. I'm now charging you with 18 exalted outbound.
Yeah.
You will now spend the next 3 hours watching as I punch Joe in the corner. You know? Yeah.
Choo-choo motherfuckers. Yeah. And then on Friday, we're back with more 40k After Dark at 8:30. This weekend also is Bank Holiday weekend here in the UK. It's Easter weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There is a possibility throughout that weekend there may be a little bit of VAG going on, ! VAG. It's not kinky if you're new here. It's just our gaming channel where we put our video games on so we don't spoil the algorithm over here. Luce has already been warned that that's a possibility because 1, I'm enjoying Warzone, 2, I'm enjoying GTA, and 3, I'm enjoying Harry Potter. So
See, there's also, although Luce has given us a very strict time, that Friday might be late, but because there's Fish and Chip Friday.
Friday show won't be late.
What is
No,
this?
We've been told.
Good Friday.
I've been on this planet for 37 years and never have I heard, we've all got to have fish and chips on a Friday.
It's Good Friday's Fish and Chips, yeah.
Oh, is it actually a
Bollocks.
thing? I just
Yeah,
thought
it's-
you invited us over for Fish and Chips.
Luce, I told Luce it's traditional in this country, fish and chips on Good Friday. She Googled it when we were sat there on Monday. She went, oh, it is. I'm going to message Rob and Sam.
Did you live on like Lad Bible or something? The
No.
fountain of all knowledge.
I was just
Google.
like, shit, let's get the Fish and Chips on. Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Never.
Mostly
heard
because
of
we
it.
were talking about dipping salt and vinegar fish and chips in curry sauce. I was like, oh,
Mate,
Ah,
I
Simon
imagine
did as well.
it's like it's like a tradition in like a suburb of Birmingham.
it's on Google, Joe, so it's true.
Yeah, because the internet doesn't lie.
Yeah,
Never.
yeah, walk on.
It's like the Washington Post from 2011.
So, I hope you've enjoyed the show.
Yes, and the best said he'd renewed his stains, but it didn't pop up in here.
Oh,
So,
what a hero. 1. Get yourself in the WhatsApp, Yeston.
Yeah.
come on,
You seem
Ieston.
like a good chap.
Yeah, they're not
your
all
super
weird.
Chats, all your super chats are cool. The Thanes are legends. Get in there. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you so much for hanging out. You have all been amazing. Thank you to Joe, because it's not just coming and playing the game tonight, it's also getting all this stuff painted in time, which I would never do. All 6 flawless plays, the Cacophonous, Lucius and Fulgrim, all done. And they were done a few days ago as well. He's done a great job of it. I think he's done an incredible job of this.
I need to mat it down a bit though.
I still think he's done a great job, though, so well done.
Shine on it.
And thank you to Brom for running the deck over there tonight, you wonderful human being. I think that's everything from us. Make sure you smash that like button before you disappear. And if you've watched this on demand and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, you beautiful human beings. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.